Sell your plasma.
Yeah, you can sell plasma.
I can't.
You can't. There's a reason you can't.
Diabetic, all the medications, the heart attack, and they say.
And this is what everybody's hearing when they go on.
Yeah. It's always going to be whining and crying by everyone.
It's just that head injury, like I can't get plasma.
Oh, they're just afraid they're going to get short.
I'm already short.
No, you're just going to give it to someone else.
Plasma?
Yeah. Just to be sure. Would you rather die or be 5.5 foot tall?
Oh shit, it's crumbling because it got squished.
Mine probably got to do with all the others.
You sit like that.
That's what's that.
That just makes my
It's
legs
funny.
What? You have the Lego?
I'm crisscross. Like literally, one leg's like this and the other one's like this.
On the chair.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We are here.
Here to destroy you.
Jesus, the story of the world. We're doing that anyway, so.
No, you're trying to stop it from happening, remember?
We're trying to protect the world at this point.
Don't you remember?
No.
Someone better check with Garrett. I don't think he's on the same plan as everyone else.
I don't even think he's on the same planet as everybody else half the time.
I'm from another planet.
Planet. With people with really bumpy skin. Alien looking. So, trench coat, fedora, well dressed. How about facial hair? You want the little mustache? Or
No.
like the old
I'm drinking coffee.
Tony
Won't
Stark
do
style thin mustache? Or
Yeah.
Won't do anything.
Well,
Let's
let's
see
see
what
how
you do.
small it's going to be. It's
well, yeah. Well, I'll just basically, if I have to, I'll just create a shape like triangle, drag it out, put it just on the surface, so it gives a little bump, and then you'll paint it anyways.
Yeah.
And shrink the jet coat. Otherwise, it's going to be sanding away, and it gets really hard to sit there and sand away a peanut.
I know.
Now that I've got everyone's attention watching the show,
Whoever just tuned in heard.
what the hell? I have to agree with his
Congratulations,
statement
this
about
show
it, but
just suddenly went R-rated.
you guys were getting ready to
Oh my God.
land in Samoa. We will do random checks for everyone.
Nope.
Nope.
Queen.
We will start with
Joker?
Jokers.
suits.
Reshuffle.
What suit?
Reshuffle.
Hasn't officially started yet.
Spade. Upside down looks like a shot.
What'd you get? Club?
Well,
Yeah, Queen of Clubs.
We got two queens, huh?
And no, not for me either.
You're good? Just these two?
Yep. The two troublemakers.
Oh.
We always knew it.
We're gonna start a war again, aren't we?
probably.
Nope, you're both going to get keyhauled.
You'll probably turn into a pig again.
Why
Okay.
did this have a weird thought of art?
Well, you're not too far from this big change. But you are a female, though.
That's the difference. Hopefully they are more trusting of you and me.
I'm on the bad side now. Remember? I'm always on the bad side. I'm the evil one here. That's what I'm told.
I thought that was Silver Fox when he shot Ado in the back.
Okay.
That is a different game.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yes,
Strange
shoot you
people.
in the back.
Are you confusing some book you were reading? A weird fantasy world with this reality?
Possibly.
This alternate historical reality? Okay. Clubs was her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you need a perception check.
Hey,
Yep.
Joker.
yes.
How far? Well, you do a perception check too over there while you're laughing. Let's see what happens to you.
Ace.
Well, that's
With your perception,
yeah. Add into your perception.
that's a
check.
1,
I got a 6.
7.
7. Yeah.
Okay. We can assume you're both just not paying attention.
Probably.
Okay. Anyone else draw? If you draw a face card, you're on the deck of the boat. You can see what's about to happen. Otherwise, you're underneath, minding your own business.
Hey, didn't these two split though? Onto a different boat?
No, that already happened. That was a
Back.
while ago.
We're back together.
Okay,
We're
I
all
was,
back
I was double checking.
You forgot.
That was back in Island. That was Fuji.
14.
9, 7. I was doing perception checks.
Sorry.
Uh,
No.
draw a card.
For perception?
No.
Nope. Just to see
You
where
got an
a
8.
random check. What?
Got an 8.
An 8? Okay. Well then, suddenly the boat runs into something.
Right.
Everyone will need a minimum. Well, first of all, let's do this. You draw. What'd you get?
5.
5. That's coming to average, so we'll count. Everyone needs a Dex 10 check.
Do I go again?
You do it just for that.
Okay.
This is basically when you bounced when the ship hit something.
Jack.
13.
You good?
3.
Perception, you say?
13.
No, Dex 10.
Oh, Dex 10.
Yeah, this is attempting. You're
11.
You're being bounced around a little bit.
I got 13.
Okay.
15.
Okay. No one was injured by the collision.
I didn't fall off the boat again.
Well,
I could throw you off.
we're going to assume you're apparently probably not on the surface of the boat, or you would have seen the boat that he was going to run into. But you guys didn't see anything, so you weren't even like, I don't think anyone was in the. Since you both got less than 8, which is a minimum success, you guys weren't even like, I mean, no one, I don't know if anyone was in the engine room. We got hit. Ooh, you're like, hey, who's driving? You all look at each other. I don't know. I hit the autopilot button.
That's cruise control, not autopilot. Dumbass. Like that old couple that turned on cruise control down and went to take a nap.
Yeah.
It's not a Tesla.
No, it was like a decade ago, and it was in a camper.
Back when the whole idea of people driving themselves were still scared.
Well, no, when cruise control was thought to be an autopilot function.
Hey, growing up, I did think that for a while, and my grandma was like, nope, it's just for this.
Oh, okay.
My sister thought my mom still had money because she still had checks left. My mom, she's like, Mom, you have to have money left. You still have checks. It just kind
Money
of
keeps it together.
don't quite work that way. So, you all slam into another boat. Let's see, I'm going to draw, and you draw, and if your number is lower than mine, it's actual damage. If it's higher than mine, you damage the other boat. You got an 8.
4.
So I damaged your boat.
Not you.
Yep.
You had a 4 by 4 points. And I think you already had some damage before, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. 4 before.
Okay, so minus 8 now, and it was 50 to begin with.
Yeah.
Right there.
We need to do some repairs.
Yes! Looks like
We're
it.
pulling a 4.
Luckily, though, first of all, what do you do after you run into something?
I run up top.
Okay. Do a speed check of an 8.
8.
Okay.
Walk out with my gun. You hit us.
You T-boat a boat. Another boat leaving.
So, you start with a
Technically, you guys ran into them. So, you hit a fishing boat.
Great.
But it must have been pretty well built because you did more damage to yourselves than you did to them.
I was probably metal and ours wood.
Yes, it is. It's very true. Theirs is a metal, but it's still a larger, kind of built out of a tugboat almost.
Oh, so it's got a nice little ramrod for it.
Yeah.
No, well, you guys slammed into its side though.
Oh.
You know, it has a reinforced frame to help support
Yeah.
while it's pushing.
Yeah, a lot of those fish.
Well, because when you're pulling, you pull too much shit.
too much tons
Well,
of
that's why I'm saying
fish.
reinforced, so like the supports and shape components are great.
Yeah. So, luckily, okay, so you go out there, you see this boat, and they're like, oh, make a charisma check. Let's see, since you're the first one saying you ran up there.
Yep.
Now they're really mad. Some doctor ran into us.
Chinese drivers.
Goddamn white male drivers.
No, goddamn parents. Quick, let's kill them and we can end the Karen virus once and for all.
15.
It's a side effect of when you lock people together too much.
Well, it's a side effect of turning people losing touch with reality and the internet.
What'd you get? You forgot?
I'm a little concerned about the location.
15.
15. Okay. They're laughing at you guys.
I laugh with them as, kind of, our stupidity.
It looks like they found it more funny than being angry if you failed. So they're kind of
Downs.
So I do ask, is your boat okay?
You roll pretty good previously. It seems to go all right. Everything's fine. You're gonna need another roll on your navigation, a minimum of 8. Park your boat now.
Off of my
Vehicle, which I think is a 4. Well, actually,
Over.
vehicle's 2. So
Right
you
there.
double it to a 4.
You were just there near it.
Vehicle.
Right there.
two.
So it's a 4. Plus 7?
Yep.
11! No problem. You park the boat. You! Because you rolled an encounter check. Make a dex check.
Your turn.
Wait, 15.
Okay, you're alright.
And
You almost fell off the boat.
Yeah, we might have a
This is... You're used to smaller boats than this. You start walking, you forget that, it ends. No,
Should we
that's-
just throw her in
your
the boat
encounter
once
was
a
a
day?
water encounter, so
I actually didn't
see if you fall in the water for the encounter.
Should we just throw her
Otherwise-
in the sea once a day?
Draw a card. Just a random, or you can choose one.
3.
3.
Yeah, this is,
A dolphin sticks its head up next to the boat.
Oh! Dolphin!
What do you do?
Let's shoot it.
I'm
Oh
gonna
god,
pet it.
it's...
Are you going to pet it?
Yeah.
Make a charisma check.
Oh gosh, she's gonna pet the dolphin.
And try. Apparently, she thinks you can just walk up and pet dolphins.
Well-
It'll rape you.
12. It kind of lets you, but it's not like hanging around much afterwards. You got to hit it.
to make it stupid fun.
Well, you only got like an average response, so you know.
Let's kick her in the.
We'll check it
open
with the
seat.
bat in the other game. We'll see if they all get along.
I'll find that one.
I'm gonna throw you
Hey,
out
that
the
bat
seat.
would be awesome to have as a pet.
Yeah, but you just need to check on him a little more often.
I was going to before we left, but then I totally spaced it because I was like, we need to get these done.
Yeah, that's what happened. He's sitting there waiting at the last camp,
Yeah,
looking for food,
um,
dying.
I will give it a lot of food this time around. Hopefully it stays around.
What?
What,
Bat.
did you leave it at the clan house?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
That's the other day now.
Yeah, I know, but if
Yeah,
I
I
get
was just trying to remember because I mentioned it with her.
yeah, because if I get
The
the
doll thing, you know, we're having an animal party. It's kind of like, you know, at one point every G.I. Joe doll came with a pet.
I know, holy cow.
Every character, any game, or any, like, He-Man had a pet. Everyone had a pet for their characters. You could buy G.I. Joe and his pet.
Yet, if I remember correctly, only one G.I. Joe had a pet
And I got
in the series.
Yeah,
And yet they gave them all pets.
Actually, no, a couple.
I know, Junkyard.
Well, don't forget, there was the Navy guy.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
parrot. Yeah, so there were two.
And then there was a member who was, I believe, American Indian, who had an eagle.
Yes.
No, just so there were three.
I used to actually had the first, like, 2 years of... People forget, G.I. Joe is in the Marvel Universe.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one had the?
Just like Transformers. Transformers, Spider-Man ran into the Transformers.
I did not know that.
Yeah. On G.I. Joe, which one had the wolf?
The Wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the Arctic guy?
No.
No, 'cause he didn't
it was
have any-
a wilderness survival guy.
Sure.
Or was it? Snake
There was
Eyes?
Junkyard, of course.
Junkyard had a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Junkyard was the dog.
Yeah, he was a big old.
But I remember one of them
We never really heard his actual name.
had a wolf.
I think it was Roadblock was his name.
No. Roadblock was someone else. I love Roadblock. I made character of him in Champions. Okay. I'm running my, I'm doing my G.I. Joe Champions team right
Snake
now.
Eyes.
Oh, good.
I'm not taking
Snake
Eyes
Eyes had
had
the
one?
wolf. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like I said, after a while, everyone that was a main character got a pet. I was waiting for, like, the guy, you know, the Navy guy to show up with a whale.
Yo, Robot Chicken did that.
Yep. Okay. You guys have landed the boat. Anyone remember what was going on here?
Oh,
We ran into someone's boat.
Well, that already happened. Luckily, the doctor smoothed it over. They laughed at you guys. The boat is damaged.
Mutt
What?
was Junkyard's guy.
Oh, his name was Mutt, huh?
His name was Mutt.
Oh.
And he was the handler for Junkyard.
I remember.
He was a weak link between those two.
Yes, he was.
Doc knew the dog was smart.
Yeah.
Do you know the original concept for Wolverine was
Snake Eyes.
he
Yeah.
was a mutant animal?
I do
Yeah.
remember that.
Technically, he's a mutant genetic throwback.
But Wolverine. Well, originally he was actually a mutated Wolverine. He was a Wolverine who, once becoming the mutant that came through, became human. That was it ended up being the storyline, I think, for Bird Eye or something like that. That one character in the New Mutants who looked all birdy looking.
Mm,
You know, they followed with a weird little scientist thing on that one.
yeah. And they even had a
But they changed it by then. They decided to make him
human.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Same thing, I
Actually,
guess.
he originally was colonial. American colonial.
Hmm.
Yes, which is
First cartoon, he was Australian.
Yeah.
He wasn't supposed to be, but he sounded Australian.
Blame the voice actor.
Yeah, well, how about blame the person who did the hiring?
He told me.
Well, it's like Timberwolf. They had Timberwolf as kind of
He told me
DC
to.
used him as their equivalent to Wolverine,
Oh yeah,
He said the
that was
book
a big
is.
thing.
and Timberwolf was something that his father decided to do as a genetic mutation.
I didn't
realize
make it
you're
into
not
the cartoon
talking, right?
series.
Yeah.
Okay, People like we watch these people play with dart guns and shit,
I'm gonna
and they're
break
talking
my
about other games. Does anyone remember why we came to Samoa?
To kill her.
We were looking for.
Good shot.
Well, first off, I know we're trying to bring the boat to where we need to bring it.
Yes.
Samoa had somebody that we needed to go get in contact with, I believe.
Yes. Lin Wu.
Yeah, that's who.
He is a collector.
Not in my
An older
coffee.
man.
Okay, how about the eyes?
He has actual
I already have problems with my eyes.
points.
Yes,
Okay,
we wanted to
first
take a
shot
look
then.
at those.
Yes.
Sure, got
So,
me
who
red
wants
ones.
to stay on the boat? First of all, who's going to do what to repair this thing? Are you going to like just request money at the piers back to the boss, or are you guys going to
originally
use
asked
your
for
money and
replacement.
keep a receipt?
Do we need just like wood, or do we actually need specialized materials?
Oh, you can get pretty basic stuff here for it. It's not much. It's just a crack.
No.
Some fiberglass, some wood. It's no big deal.
Easy
I
repair.
will just say, someone.
And roll on my mechanic check for repairing the boat.
Yeah, just need an 8. Pretty simple. Well, that was more for the motor. This is more for the... But it's still not going to be something that's like especially really hard. I mean, it may not look as pretty as it did before.
So 8 on mechanic, or
Um,
8 on intelligence.
Intelligence would be more applicable. Mechanic would have to do with like actual mechanic.
So you need to make an 8. 9.
Okay, you...
Nice.
Well, the thing is this. How's it going to be paid for? Someone...
I have a wealth.
Yes. Then you want to use yours?
I'll go half with
You
you.
want to use yours?
Sure.
Okay. What's your wealth at?
12.
12?
Mine's
Draw a
lower
card.
than mine.
Mine's a
Draw a
9.
card.
Yep.
Mine's an 8.
So you get an ace, basically. That's so high. Okay.
I'm lower.
And it wasn't that
Roll
expensive.
That's
If you,
that's where my goal is at. I'm fine.
you would have, it would have lost you some form of point wealth. It would have been the worst case scenario.
So what? I'm still at 12, or?
Yeah, you're still 12. You're fine. It's basically it's like a step. You see if you can pay for on it. If you're in a place where, like here, there's credit line, so you reach your money. If you're out like in a,
Or more?
yeah, then it starts to deplete until you can get to the next location to have more.
I'm gonna go I'm gonna go look for him.
Okay. Anyone going to go with him to the antique collector's store? You know, it's also a bookstore.
I'll go
Yeah,
with him.
I'm currently fixing the boat.
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
You're one thing though.
do you want him to help you, or you want anyone to stay with you, or?
I'd rather if she'd stay with me, because that way she keeps an eye on things and probably kind of knows.
Okay. So you three going,
Yeah, I'll go. Let's go.
and you want to take the muscle? Or
Hmm?
Woman's kill axe.
Bring your axe.
Cow.
I heard that wrong.
No.
is it
Bring
thick?
your ass.
That's what I thought he said too.
Is it thick? If she backs it up, is it thick?
Is she thick?
Mind if I
Got a
ask
big
you
butt.
a question?
Got a big butt.
Must be the finish, because I don't think it's the Eskimo. Could be, I guess. My grandma used to always say that she couldn't do push-ups because she can't get her breasts off the
Oh
floor.
God, it's red from Sunday.
Because she's straight arm but still have them hanging there.
Oh God.
I'm
Well, she's not as red yet.
Oh, what to drink?
We
What to
gotta
drink?
work on it.
Water. I have water here, but it's not cold. Hi, Guido.
Witty.
I'll let you out at break time.
That's my coffee over there.
Huh? Oh, okay. I might do that in a little bit. I need something to just because my throat's dry. I will take the coffee for the coffee. Hey, stop that! Now I'm reading nutritional facts. 0. Don't play with your gun.
Fell off. My bullets fell off.
Yes, like it did out in the front room. We already knew that. Okay, you guys go to the woods. We'll say 5 plus 6, 7, 8, 10.
Don't be.
Shit.
I don't know where that one went.
It's right there.
Damn.
10.
He jumped at that one.
There's a reason my cam's right in front of me, so it
As I
doesn't
said,
get
end
knocked
of
over.
That's fucking
18. Military time. 6 p.m.
Oh Jesus.
18?
There's no
No.
coffee in there, so.
12,
6
13, 14.
p.m.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah, okay. I'll make
Where's
sure I
my
have a joker
shield?
in my hand.
I need to go get my shield.
Who you, Captain America?
I made one.
You made Captain America?
Shield.
Weirdo. Okay. 6 p.m. is when you show up. I will need because you're trying to get in before he closes, which is kind of reasonable around that time. So I need a speed check for all of you on a 10. If you fail, you get lost in town.
10.
16.
Okay? If someone didn't make it, they kind of got lost from the group.
You did 10?
14.
Okay, you're
Got
good.
it.
You're all there.
Nice.
Why haven't
He's
you lost
walking
your
across the room as you walk into the door, like he was heading to the door.
If you have to lost your-
Charisma. Who's first?
Me.
Okay,
1, 2, and then.
you first. What was it? 2? Who's 2?
Yeah, I got 10.
So you're last.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all right. We're trying to see how this guy responds. Your face won't help.
No, it wouldn't.
Ah, monster!
Either his face or my face.
I don't
No, I'm talking about Garrett's.
14.
2-point Your face is knife proof.
No, it's not.
No, not 2 points, but still for small cuts.
Your PR is 2, and
With
I guarantee
nothing.
you a knife to the eye would definitely work.
If he had your armor, well, that would be a critical. That's why it would work. So your 2 point becomes 4 to the
and
eye.
that still does nothing to me. So your knife breaks against my eye.
He should have bought the armor. Or stole armor. You stole that armor.
Technically, it was left. So
Yeah,
I just
left
picked
by
it up.
who killed the person?
No, it was one
You.
of these suits.
So one of you guys killed one of their people, and you stole his suit.
No, wasn't it one of the abandoned suits in that research lab in the Arctic, and I picked it up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because I wasn't here then.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
stole a pistol from one of the Retributor guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why no one asked about it. It wasn't one they were wearing. I was thinking where to come from. I forgot the ones in the... Because I was thinking, oh, there was one extra suit lying around. Guy
You
that died in
grabbed that.
one. He took one that was on the wall. A clean one.
So that would be a
So I
14
didn't
on
have to deal with
charisma.
the dead person.
Oh! Hey, I got a question.
Each other. What's up?
Hey,
Yes?
should you have a shield?
Why not?
I put it like on the back.
Yeah.
A big Zulu-style shield.
Well, that's how I protect myself from those. Oh wait, that was good.
Yeah. Good enough. Same idea. You read it in a book somewhere.
Excuse me.
A book called The Blood Code.
Yep. In a world where elves were still alive and hadn't been, hunted and used, or became waifus.
Oh, yeah, I just love that idea. They were like elves going, oh my, why couldn't they just let us die? We became white.
Well, we still have blood around.
It's true. But they go for surgery and have their legs and arms extended.
Some of them, not many.
I wait for them to have
No,
consent
I'm sure it probably costs
just
money.
like that now.
Oh yeah.
I think it's something that they should be able to like. That's again a reason. Like this pandemic was enough reason to say why we needed to have standardized medicine. And so that's the way nature's saying, come on, get to it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a 14 on that charisma.
14.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like, okay, come on in, come on in.
Somebody, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You two, make a charisma check. Because you're coming in with him, I just need an 8 from either one of you.
5.
Total?
Yeah.
Even with your charisma?
Yep.
I got it. In that
He
sound.
closes the door before she gets in. Do you guys stop him or something?
I let him know she's with us having fun.
Oh, sorry.
He almost ran into it. Come on.
Come on in.
No problem.
He thought you were not with him.
Yeah.
You didn't look like them.
She.
No.
You look like a local. You
Yeah.
probably have like tanner skin than like most of these people.
No, I'm fine. They're group.
You're like an olive tone. Because you're Eskimo background.
What'd you show her?
Wieners? You looking at wieners?
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We don't.
I want-
Wieners? Oh yeah.
North to Alaska.
No, we're not going to Alaska. That's wrong. That's so far away in this boat.
So,
You're below, way below,
I
like
almost pulled. Remember when I ran into
equal to
the
Japan, but over.
so
Yeah.
we're here to talk to you about something.
what could this be about?
The gold
There's
coins.
the same kind of drugs we used for the other.
Oh, you're the one that was requesting information.
Yes.
What did you need?
Wondering if we could, what you knew about them, what if you knew any more of the history of behind it. Something to help us prevent something that's going to happen.
These ones were recovered by a occasional pirate, sometimes legal, sometimes not, that was out and he discovered it. He found it. A whole chest of it. I've heard that a official from Japan came along and tried to steal it all. They were arrested.
I was part of the group that got him arrested.
Oh, interesting. Well, he was grabbed, went free apparently, but he had, I'd heard, killed the captain. But about a month ago, I actually got a message smuggled in by some other people. It was along the island chain, so somewhere, if you keep going, somewhere along there. Apparently, he's a prisoner. So, if you're thinking, did you know the name of the official, the government official?
Oh God! I just know him as the inspector.
No, that's not who he's talking about. He's talking about the criminal was the government.
No.
Right.
Oh, you mean oh crap!
Don't even know that. It's been so long.
No, it's just
Dr. Lane.
Yeah, Dr. Lake.
Well, yes, I had someone deliver that to me, which I thought was interesting because it looks like it came along the routes of a nearby warehouse. Seems to be a strange place to be receiving money or mail for general distribution.
Well, what me and the group that I'm with gathered so far is that Dr. Ling is using the gold coins to look for certain items to bring an island out of hiding,
Okay.
and he's possibly going to be using that island to destroy the world.
So if you were attempting to get to this island, would you run into it?
Possibility. Me and my friend here and a few of our former crewmates actually ran into said island
Oh,
on our journey around the world.
interesting.
Yeah. You too.
I
want to do that again.
had a gentleman that came by
Does someone be a patron yet?
to pick up the same coins you were talking about.
What was his name?
I didn't get his name. He called himself the Fire Master. He was from said palace that was on it. He was the son of its ruler or something like that.
No, that's the Fire Temple.
Well, yes, but he called himself the Fire Master.
Yeah, the Fire Temple does not just is. I tell him what happened on our exploit with Alamu and the Fire Temple, how we came across the both of them.
Make an intelligence check, see how well you do to see how well you explain yourself.
Or can I just do it on persuade?
Well, it depends. Are you attempting to tell what you remember or concocting a story?
I'll just tell him what I remember.
That's what I'm basically saying.
Okay.
Because you obviously, I'm not going to make you walk through it all because you can't remember the guy's name.
14.
I got that.
14.
So can't blame me. 3 years in war. He can't remember anything.
15. Good enough. Okay. So he understands.
Wow.
So, what are you and your crew desiring?
We want to know a little bit more about these coins and their affiliation with the Isle of Moon. And we kind of want to know a little bit more to see if you know of anything that he could possibly want, anything else of what he's planning. Give us greater detail, if anything.
Well,
Or if you know any of the history that's connected with the Fire Temple and the Isle of Moon. And these
the
coins.
Fire Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I have the location I had to deliver the coins to.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't just walk down the street and you have to probably ship them. Have him protected to get there. If you're walking down the street, you will get robbed just because then they'll put it into like a pachinko machine.
Pretty much.
So, I could give you that location. It's a nice little rental unit by the, not too far from the dock, where it's even got like a large swimming or large back bathing room in the center of it.
Okay. And he should be there?
He was there less than a week ago. I have not heard since I've already made my delivery. Now, I can show you etchings of the coins that I sold to you, if you wish to look at them.
We could take a look and...
But he might even have the coins still there.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can tell us that might have seemed off about the coins, or anything that you would have noticed while looking at them?
Let's use my cards.
Good mace.
Right.
That makes it. Okay.
I heard it was a bark.
The weirdest thing that I found while researching the stories is before the actual, there would be a testing before the island would surface.
What kind of testing?
It's good. You gotta run over.
It's an old ritual.
I
You
can
know,
find you.
basically
It's fun.
fine.
Everyone has a spell slot.
I'm not paying attention. That's
as a lot of things here in the Eastern tournament. Don't say Mortal Kombat. So that's basically the idea.
Yeah, that's what.
It would
You're
be
right.
brought forth
Can't
by
you see it go right in
an
there?
army of women. You guys know what
The women of the isle.
they would challenge those that tried. So even if you can bring it up, I don't know if that would really allow
I'm pretty sure it says.
a guaranteed control.
They're pretty strong.
It says condemned.
There are some things they can and can't. There are things they can do, things they can't do. They can't leave the isle for one.
Well, this would be part of that, and it would take a certain amount of stones. Which last I heard, he was still down 2.
You happen to know where those other 2 are by chance?
I tracked them to that same treasure.
I'm about to take this place.
The 2 listed on
Bring
the
it out
coins
around.
were to show what was shipped with
And
them.
if it hits anybody, I'm sorry.
So the coins that you shipped to him
That he bought
would have them on there. Where
would show those 2.
those 2, the location.
It looks like they were on the islands back then. Originally, there was like one island, one of these gems per island,
Mm-hmm.
He's supposed to have them right.
and he's been trying to get it. But the captain said, the one we mentioned earlier, that had been captured, some say dead, he's the one that would know, or possibly what happened with it.
Mm-hmm.
But he recovered that whole thing from a long strewn of treasure drop. And when the tidal wave would roll it around and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So long spread of treasure. It should have been in that. It was on that ship originally.
Okay.
So, that I have the letter refer to, remember the mailing address of the warehouse. If that would be any good.
We will. I will take that to kind of just be something to go check out. And you said he was the fire master, right?
But the warehouse you should keep in mind I wouldn't do till the evening.
Yeah.
Because it's probably busy.
And you said his name was the fire master, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like you occasionally hear master ninjas would refer to themselves as masters or something.
Okay. Thank you for your time. I'll be nice. I will even give him
And yes, I'll play
something for his for.
Huh? Give what?
I will give him some money for.
Make a check on it then.
First time I played it for. It scared her.
12.
12 total?
Yeah.
No problem.
I'll give him something because
Because you're also in town.
and not to mention he kept his place open for us to speak with us.
Okay. Anyone else while they're in this store?
Not there.
It's an antique store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look around.
Make a perception check. Higher the
That's what I was
better.
Perception.
Perception check, higher the better.
Perception.
That's an ace.
8.
8.
And a 6. So
14.
I got an 8.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Draw a card for the suit. I'll give you an idea what it's going to be. What is it?
Joker! Was that your second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like one of those things. I'm just fucking with you today.
No, it's just a.
That's what I missed.
What?
club.
I totally missed that.
Okay. You find along a shelf a small plant of a rare herb that you were never able to get for sure what the name was from the natives back in your old days with the army.
Okay.
before the accident that altered your skin and memory. But before then, so it's one of those strange memories that comes up. And it's a plant that its materials can be grinded up in a pedestal for a healing. Check the show.
See if I can buy it.
Okay. Make a actually make a check on your wealth. Yeah. What's your wealth at?
9.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, it is going to cost you a bit too. Okay. Successfully, you can get it, but you will have to drop your wealth by 1 point. And you will have a healing plant. Let's write it as. It can grow. Basically, you can get a second healing day's worth out of it. But he has to not overuse it, of course. It's still right now. It's actually kind of weak.
I can grow it and do it back.
You have an idea the environment it lived in to begin with. You'd seen in one of the witch doctor shows. They had to apply it as a paste on your skin to save you when the burn occurred. But what caused the burn is still an unknown factor.
I don't remember.
Yep.
I'm remembering pieces.
Yeah.
Little pieces.
But there's one part you remember and you try not to tell anyone, but I'll let you know.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, you were guilty of acting against the church. Which means the Holy Roman Church, what they were doing.
Against the church, huh?
Yeah. That's why you got excommunicated.
That's why I got booted out.
Yeah.
But now you're forgiven.
Yeah, they forgave you after you helped with that other situation. But then they would prefer you not show them visit.
I wouldn't do what they wouldn't.
They might have kicked up, and that's, So, you found the plant. It's an old shaman plant. I would say you'll draw on it per day. That will determine how well if it's grown. But for it to heal, it needs a base of 10. So anything higher. But you can get points leading up to it. Like 4, 6, it adds up. But once you break 10,
Fine.
10 points. The points above that can be used as healing. But you were informed by the doctors never to do more than one a day. Has to be applied sparingly. Can turn to a poison later on. That night it would lead to the second night, you'll pass out and have nightmares. Like Vision Quest level nightmares. One more beyond that and you're dead.
So you can only use it once a day.
Once a day.
Done.
So,
I'll kill you now.
that's what you find. Make a drug out of that. Give him some of those. He might even start buying it from you. Make a little, hey,
I got a few extra syringes.
No, drop them at a
possibly learn a way to make a healing syringe.
Yeah. Sweet. 'Cause I got
He's got extra slots in his,
yeah. I got 3 extra.
So, it would be picked that day, and it would still be gone. But then,
It would regrow.
yeah. And to be safe, I'd probably say in that case, you'd have to pick 10 points above this 10 points. And that way you still keep it above the safety zone. But you need equal to that much plant.
I would
10
actually
or up, right?
see what I would do is
If you already have 10, anything above 10 can be used to heal.
Okay.
For him to get enough to make a syringe full, he needs 10 extra points, therefore a total of 20.
yeah.
So he can safely take 10 and leave the plant safely behind. But he has to have a large amount to work with to make one use.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it will store.
So that's what I'm going to do. Wait till it gets to that.
Big enough.
Take that and start working with that, and then when the other one comes, have a full
You
syringe.
could save somebody on it, I guess.
Good.
If you ever draw a Joker on your
Whoa.
check, it dies.
Well, I don't have any more Jokers, so.
Right now.
Yeah, you can only check it one. But if it ever comes up at the exact same time you're checking it, the plant dies. I'll give you some possibility to save it. I'll come up with some quest or something, but
Yeah.
basically it's decrepit and going, and all the leaves fall off or something. It gets a plague or something.
So what'd she find?
Nothing. She only got an 8.
Boo-hoo.
So sad.
Alright, so I look at them and go, alright guys, let's go.
He says, I want to buy this plant. He pops down a big old chariot cache, which makes you wonder how important it is.
I'll wait until we're away from this guy.
Yeah. And you guys head back? Going straight back to the boat? Or you
Yeah,
gonna go somewhere
along the way I'm going to look at him and go, what's so special about that guy?
It's a healer. Yeah. That's what they
You
saved
three?
me with.
Make a random check for on the way back. You two make a random check for on the boat.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yours was the bad one, huh?
Yeah.
What suit? Tell me suit.
Diamond.
Diamond.
You're gonna die.
Diamond. Diamond forever. Do a dex roll. 10. Dex roll. I keep saying roll. Make it. Because your foot slipped on this, like the wet dots. You got to slip. You're having a water day.
17.
Okay, no. But he slides for a bit, catches himself. You don't fall off the dock. Fishing docks are
I'm
wet.
not
and
going to pull
slippery.
you.
Well,
No, you're gonna pull you.
it'll be all special. Just like you. Okay, you guys go back to the boat.
I informed them of everything that he said.
Okay, and you two, what'd you get? You didn't have any encounters. You're good. Boat was checked. It's doing good. You could apply your mechanics to a check if you want to do that at this point. Okay, and then what are you doing during this time? We've had a few hours. You could have checked around and have not.
Precognition.
You did that while they were gone? And he was fixing the boat?
16.
16. You little precogger. You feel someone stab you in the back. That's make a determination roll.
Push today. They push today.
What's going on over there? Okay. I'm just confused. All these cards are flying everywhere.
22.
22.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You're suddenly like out of your body. Behind the person stabbing you in the back. And the person you see looks like a old man. Thin build, kind of tall, dressed in the cyan style. But the one thing also though is his eyes are those coins.
Too much fun. messages.
But then it clears up and all goes away.
I'm not ready to roll down.
Okay. Any immediate thoughts on it? Before I go and check on these other nutcases? Just thinking about it? Okay. You three, you came back to the boat with him. He's sitting there, now he's running his mechanic checks. Do you wait till he's done? Or are you guys going to do something during the draw card? For time, one second. 4 plus what's your speed?
7, so 11.
11. About half an hour time left for him to finish doing what he's doing. Making sure everything's still running, still looking good. Checking the jigs.
I'm checking all the food and saying everything's good.
Basically, the problem is some of these trips, barely you're going to make it if you're like tugging on fuel the whole time. But also it means you don't have any emergency angle. But none of you really are swimming experts. You're kind of helping, but you've already crashed one.
Yes.
With sailing part. You don't have a specific skill in boats. You remember some from military, but you know, once you're moving on the boat, you're like, you know, I never worked on the boats.
Yeah.
But it's a big vehicle.
Yeah.
They
Maybe
have
I should let
primitive
somebody-
tanks at this point.
Maybe I should have let somebody else.
Well, you're still, no one else has a better skill at it.
The only one that did was Max.
Yeah, and Oswald. Yeah, that's what everyone else kept saying it does. Oh, Amanda's character. What do you expect? You named the character with it. The characters in like one of those like all of these. They're just random characters in a set, and there's like 12 of them. And I'm just having you guys been picking through those, and that one happened to be first name was Oswald. I did ask about if you want to change it, but I don't think she thought it was going to be a problem.
And
Or
then
did
we-
she care?
And then Tomahawk.
Yes. Yes. It was going to happen. I knew it.
I think while he's doing this, I'm gonna go kind of check the locations a little bit at a distance.
Well, you can see the warehouse they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 2 docks away, which is like 300-400 feet.
Okay.
There's lots of movement still going on the docks, so we'll wait. 6, draw a card. Lower, better for you.
3.
It's 9 p.m. Things are actually starting to slow down.
I'll walk over there.
Gonna head over towards the dock. Make a perception check.
13.
Now you have to key.
Man.
13.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have better one.
Matt!
You notice something interesting as you like start moving around and head over that way.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the dock is open. Sometimes open for some boats, so you can bring them inside and unload them.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if it's like a government trip. They don't need everyone knowing it. Also, sometimes the stuff is confiscated. It goes in there first, so they can separate it and then tax it accordingly. And on islands like this, they still distribute the stuff because the island probably needs the stuff.
Yeah.
But they keep records. Is that good enough?
We had a bunch of stolen stuff from your country. What'd you do about it?
Mine's a firephone.
Let it go?
We thought if they're big enough to cause problems with you, we shouldn't
Well, I
get
thought
involved.
it rolled on the
I would just follow the ideas of pot.
roll.
Make it legal but tax it.
Yeah.
Thanks the hell out of her.
That was originally the whole reason why it became illegal.
What?
Taxation.
That and the timber industry.
Yeah. But the hemp industry came at it after it was still kind of existing, but they couldn't sell it. And then they found out companies could still grab it, and they're like, no, it's bad for everyone, except the ghettos.
No, that's cracking the CIA.
No, that's trailer courts. White people. Okay, back to this. You're wandering along. You notice the boat over there looks to be kind of a steam style. No overhead.
No mask.
Yep, nothing.
Okay.
Matter of fact, it's all closed up. Almost bulletish shape.
I misheard it was eating that.
And then the back half of it, or a third of it, is a spinning wheel.
Well,
That seems to be powered by steam. It would be because from all the tubes, but you don't see it running. But it is because it'd be a pain in the ass to.
Turn it off.
Yeah, it's
And
just
jumpstart
kind of let
it.
it in the middle, kind of like slowly kick off some steam. Usually through the horn, but they're actually they like to do it so often.
Yeah.
It's really noisy. But make an intelligence check.
$19.
The style of the surface, the way it's cut and decorated, has a heavy flame motif to it.
You two keep
Swallow.
coughing over there. I'm gonna make the masks on.
Nuts.
Nuts? Quit putting your nuts in people's faces.
I know it's choking.
Don't choke. Do we have to stop you from eating to make sure you don't choke?
Old stuff. How about actually
Just
chewing
how about we
swallow?
play the game? I don't get to.
I'm
I don't get to eat during the game.
going to assume that he's on the ship.
Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to proceed? You've seen the boat kind of around the corner. You've not gone onto the area. From where you're standing, it seems abandoned.
Stuff my way onto the boat.
you need company with you?
No, he went alone. He's gonna. Where's your stealth? What is it? How's it work?
2? What? This was 4?
Okay.
14!
14's my goal, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay. First of all, I need, on the basis of just awareness, these 3 people watching you. I need a 14, so a 3. The skill, which is 6. What?
During break, you need to go on your Facebook and wish your daughter a happy birthday.
Okay. Okay. Am I in trouble?
Yes.
Today was her birthday.
Okay. I don't remember my birthday half the time. I'm in trouble now. I don't want to play no more. Queen, 2, plus, I said awareness is 3, skill, which is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Okay? They know you're there, so now we're on a perception check. To actually identify you 6. If we can get a check, we need a 14, 6, 12, I need an 8 or higher. No. Yes. No. 2 have completely lost you.
Yeah.
And that's of my personal cards. Oh, a couple aces. Who cares? I forgot to use my randoms. I used my regular cards. I had randoms. But there's an 8. So 1 does see you.
Okay.
You're sneaking on the boat. Pull a card.
7.
Okay. He saw you, and he definitely comes down after you. But
Yeah.
because of the aces on the other two, they don't see shit. So, speed 7, 11. You higher than 11 speed to respond to his coming after you. If I get a high, if you don't make it in time, I mean, basically you're surprised.
13.
Okay, so you may respond. What is coming after you is a ninja. Another ninja. Blue dragon ninja. He's coming at you with his hands. So you get to go first, though. More like a martial arts grappling. They're trying to trap him, to hold him. Slam his face to the floor and curb stomp his skull. Oh, things like that. Depends on how nice my card roll is. What a joke.
Or it's like using cocaine. Alright, I can fight now.
How good is decent.
What's his defense?
His defense, 1021.
Okay.
Not your average Joe's, man. Besides, you fall down a lot. Why do you keep running around alone? Christ.
4, 6. And their defense is 21.
Critical. The regular defense is 10. Or is it 15? No, not here. I don't have the stats.
I'm not sure if this roll through.
Okay, so. So, okay?
This would be, in terms of this, that's I got a 4 starting. That's 6, 9, 10, 12, 22.
Okay. So, what's it?
Spade
So damage? You got the card.
times, since it's times 2, it's 20 total.
20 total?
Yeah.
Oh, just barely. But yes. You got him. What are you going to do with him now?
This pouty boy.
Kick him over the
Gonna try to drop him over the edge?
Yeah.
Make a strength check. Let's say 10. It's not easy to move a body.
So weird to say hi to my sister.
Hmm?
I found no
14.
name. That's like
Okay. Then you drop him.
Yep.
Okay? Using a determination, draw a card, give me as higher the better.
WrestleMania?
That has to do with the splash, basically. Oh, like you're trying not to splash as much as possible.
14.
Shark.
Okay, so with a 14, and I have 2 more ninjas. Watch it. So, with a perception of 6. So an 8. I think. Wait, is it 14? 8?
Radiating.
Yeah. So
I know both.
still, what is he slipping? That's 2 aces in a row.
For the what?
5. He just failed. I'm firing that. Yeah, keep doing that. Hey, at least look at I drew the bad ones.
Right.
Okay. It's like playing poker and like betting on someone else's hand. I bet on his hand.
And he still failed.
Okay. So, you're on the boat. Actually, it's a ladder to a hatch.
Ah, this is gonna be fun.
There is no surface space except for the ladders to travel on this thing. It's all indoors.
I will go inside.
Okay. So you get over to the wheel.
Yeah.
Give it a spin.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll need a 12.
On.
Strength.
No.
13.
Okay. A little hard at first, but you get it. You get it open. It's not quiet. You got another right. This one's not paying. God damn you guys. I keep doing it. But so far, so good.
Nope.
Anything left decent? Yeah, I do. They're all better than the last 4 cards. I've been lucky so far. Okay. The other 2 have not noticed you. You call that lucky? You've been lucky on that. You open it. They may think it's something else. Someone else opening it. Someone that's supposed to be. They're looking outside. They apparently never saw you get into the building. They're watching from the roof.
I go in. Hopefully there's no one inside.
The one that came at you was watching from the bottom of the docks.
Of course he should be able to see me.
Yeah. So he came flying around the dock, came to get you, and he's like, last second before he grabbed you, you're like, ah! And he fell back into the water slowly.
Did kick him in the face.
Then you crawled over, opened the hatch. You're looking in there. Looks kind of dark.
I'll use the lantern I got when I get in.
So you drop in the dark.
Yeah.
Make a 12 dex roll because you don't know where you're crawling for a little bit and you're like moving around on a steel ladder and stuff. Finding a settled
17.
location to start the lamp.
17.
So you go down about 2 feet only below your head level. Total 8 feet, I guess. And you hit the ground. Now, there's another said hatch. Or you can go left or right. And it feels like it'd be along the edge of the boat, the outside edge.
Mm-hmm.
There are some portholes occasionally, you can tell.
I'm looking.
But I need you to also make a... we'll go a determination roll.
Okay.
Oh, and did you close the door behind you?
Yes. Okay. Just in case. Just because I don't trust something coming up behind me.
Go ahead. He's one dropping down. For everyone
11.
else, it's like something coming down from above. 11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Goodbye.
I'm going to be trying to look for the fire master's quarters.
Okay. What you see is when you're looking down, there's like 2 doors, and that way, and then it turns to the front like third of the ship is an open. You can kind of see what seems to be, and there's occasional lights there. So it has a dim light there. Everything else is a little darker. Looking behind you, you have 1 door. You go back a ways. That's it.
I'll go towards the light.
Towards the light. He's going to the light.
Oh,
Okay. As Weirdo here wanders off and
Oh wait, it's a black light.
what's going with you guys? Draw cards.
I got an ace.
Dang. For starters, while you're sitting there trying to pay more attention to Captain and looking at this stuff, trying to get used to things after the last crash, and well then, you think you see him about 2 docks away, sneaking around a corner.
Okay,
But at the same time, shortly after, someone else goes skittering in that bridge.
he's in trouble again.
Fuck.
It's just launch stuff. So I'm just gonna head over.
Wanna jump off and head that way?
Yep.
Okay, make a speed check. Don't talk to me.
6, 9,
Well,
15.
if anyone had gotten the same face card, they would have been at the exact same location when it happened.
15.
So it was a chance, by the way, to draw. What? 15? Okay. You're moving along pretty good. And now you need a perception. Well, first of all, wait, let's deal with this. 15 is what I'm dealing with on speed to try to catch you. 7, 8. So 13. Okay. So you head off. Get all the way over there to basically the warehouse and make a perception check.
Perception. 6. What do I need?
We'll say a base of 12. Higher, better, lesser, no information.
13.
Okay. Looking around, you don't see anything, including the doctor. You do see a strange boat, like a steamboat, but if the boat part was shaped like a torpedo. At least you're assuming half of it's under the water.
Okay.
It seems to be entirely self-contained. And you did get decently enough. Wait, 13? Make an intelligence check. See if you can pull the information from your head.
I need a
10 would be good.
Six, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. But you do hear a splash nearby. It's kind of a soft, slow splash, like someone entering the water. But it sounds like it's on the other side of the ship.
Okay.
So you don't know what happened, but you hear that.
I'm gonna look around and see if I can see anything.
Okay. Make a Dex 12 check. Just sneak around. You don't have stuff.
No. Yeah, Dex 8. I need a what?
A 4 then.
Huh?
Well, yeah.
Dex.
8
Got an 8.
plus
9, 10. 8, 9, 10, 12.
Yep. Well, you then hear the cranking, as you remember from your old days on the balloon, of a porthole closing on the other side of the ship.
I head over that direction.
Okay. My turn. I need for you. Are you trying to be sneaky?
Yes.
Okay. We're going off a basis of 12 you need on your decks, and then anything higher is the more difficult you're making it for me to see.
Okay.
So highest the best.
For my decks.
Your decks.
I'm an 11.
11. So I need an 11 to detect you. I start with a 6. 8, 9. Took cards to get there. 6. 14. Okay. One guy saw you, but I have a speed of 7, 8, 9, or 8, 9, 10. Be to speed 10, or I will surprise you. Otherwise, you don't see him coming.
10.
Okay, you see the ninja coming. So, but we're gonna say he's like within range, like arc range. That's what you want to do. You both have the equal speed. I am going to martial arts you. 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's your defense?
Defense is 2 and 19.
2 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
What's the least damage on martial arts? Strength minus what, 3?
I believe so.
So, my strength is 5 minus 3, so that's 2. You take 2 points of damage as he punched you. Wait, you have 2 points armor.
Yeah, so he didn't do anything.
He punched your hard
Just like-
skull. What do you do?
I'm going to use my cutlass and cut him open. 3, 4, 6, so it's 9 with 8.
8?
Yep.
You needed a 10 or a 21.
Didn't get him?
Nope.
He moved too quick.
Yep, you need a 10 to hit or a 21 because it's another one of the blue dragon. This,
Little fuck nuggets.
he was hiding here, watching the area. He came down from the roof, actually. Or down to one that's not there. In case someone else knows that. Okay, his turn. He will go martial arts again. So it's a 5. What's your attack?
My attack,
Or your defense? Sorry, defense.
2 and 19.
That doesn't sound right.
2. Remember I got the 19 later? Or it was 14, now we got it up to 19.
You should have 2 numbers. One's DR.
Oh,
One's hit points. 8 and 16.
I'm looking at the wrong one.
Or wait, that's the other. 9 and 18. Here you go. 9 and 18.
19.
So,
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was looking
well, I
at the
was putting that one already down. So, I hit you, but I don't get as much out of it like hearts is secret. Try to remember the damage. I need that as we get out of here. There it is. Hearts. Strength plus 2, 5, 6, 7. Minus 2, 5 points damage. He punches you again, or hits you, whatever. He martial arts you.
Alright, this time I'm gonna slice and dice on him.
Okay.
I need.
Hey, you three over there. Draw cards again. Please. 4. Madam. 4. No one saw you leave.
Okay, well, this guy's getting sliced open with my.
You better hope so.
With my cutlass. 6 and an 8. 8.
That's 12.
14.
14, so you just hit. What's your damage?
And it's a heart at 11.
Yeah. That hurt. Then I will go back at you.
How much did I get on him?
10. Ooh. He has 1 point armor. That's because you're 2 points. We're gonna spend my points rather than draw a joker.
Because you have
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus, so I critically hit. Now, but it's a diamond. Diamond is no one's friend. 5, 10. 10 points damage minus your armor, 8 points damage. He like double kicked you. Did a flying kick, smacked you pretty hard.
Screw this. I'm just going to shoot him. Be done with it. 16. And art is 14.
14? Okay. Yeah, he died. I guess everyone do a perception check of basis is 14.
The question is, did they hear them?
That's the question we're doing right now.
Perception?
Yes.
50.
I got a jump.
1, 2, 7. And what perception?
17.
Perception is
12.
5.
12? Okay, you two, though, did hear the gunshot. So that said, what was it, 14? What'd you two get?
15, 17.
The 17 is high enough to let you know that it sounds familiar, too.
You know my cannon.
You've heard that gun fired off before.
Maybe too
And,
many
and,
times.
and that's Garrett. But it doesn't look like anyone on the dock is doing anything about it. I mean, it's not like anyone cares. Apparently, you don't see rush of people or anything. They just kind of passed on.
You guys gonna come give me a hand?
Just like, you know. You two heard it. You did nothing. You taking a nap.
Good night.
But, or I should ask, what are you doing, you three?
She's taking a nap.
I pretty much climbed up on the top of the sails and kind of just fell asleep up there.
You're up on top?
Like the crow's nest area.
Okay, well, you're up there?
Yeah.
Sleeping.
I'm keeping an eye out since it's nighttime.
Kind of looking around. How about you?
I saw him go off and I figured he was just gonna be here.
I haven't seen my puppet.
You're bonding with your puppet?
The creepy
You gonna
puppet.
bring him over?
The
Give me a
creepy
hand?
puppet.
No, I'm bonding with you right now.
But you guys heard gunshots and you're just sitting there, huh?
Still
Well,
okay.
he didn't. He heard, he's sure it's yours. Who cares? And she's busy bonding, but she heard it, but she's busy focusing right now on the puppet.
The puppet.
And you are just sleeping.
I'm cold.
But up on the crow's nest, apparently.
Yeah.
I'll give you a perception, another check on a 14 level. Let's actually get that from all three of you. From
14 exact.
Blake and Madam. 14.
Yeah, 14 exact.
On which one?
Both of you.
And
On your
what's that?
perception. She just
Make it 15.
okay.
13.
She's busy. You we're gonna do it this way. My speed is 7, 10, 11. Speed 11 speed.
12.
Okay, you got it. Someone is coming at you. They've like come over the edge of the boat and they're coming up at you. So you have they're like 10 feet away.
Time
so
to fire.
My scattergun's definitely going to
Since you made your speed check, it means you can basically use your weapons. Otherwise, if you failed, it means you still been reaching for
9
your
with a
weapons as he
damage of
hit you.
6.
9 with a damage of 6. Okay?
Oh, wait. No, 9 with a damage of 9, sorry.
9. You said make it. Okay.
That's definitely minus.
Next is what are you doing this turn? Because you just woke up to hear the ropes creaking, and you will need to beat a speed of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. Beat a 17 on your speed. About to have to remix my cards.
Yeah, your speed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, 12.
No. Did I attack you? 5.
Do you have your axe?
14.
Oh yeah.
What's your defense?
715.
So 14. Did I say?
You said 14.
Yeah. Well, I just hit you. I didn't critically you. But I do 10 points.
You got an 8.
Do you have any DR? I don't think you should. Can you look to see if she has any armor plates?
She has 9.
I haven't looked at her character sheet off. Okay. He came up and punched you. He jumped up into the crow's nest and punched you. You're now awake.
I never let go of my axe.
That's all you have for weapons. So we'll let you keep it. It's your comfort. She's the axe murderer up in the... Okay.
This is why she
You want to
burnt up
attack?
nuts. She's trying to get away from her murder
Go ahead.
rap.
Cut off your head.
You need a 10 or a 21. 10 to hit basic damage, which is still pretty heavy.
Oh.
No? It's
Nope.
too close. So,
Whatever. Please.
what's your defense, Madam Zelda?
8, 17.
15. So I hit you for 10 points. Someone snuck in the room while you're like in your trance state and hit you. Draw a card. Tell me if it's red or green.
Red or green?
Red or black, I mean. Red or green.
Where's green? I've never had green.
I mean, yeah, the red and green show is...
No, that's 3D man.
We should get a deck.
No, I'm talking about the actual red and green show.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, red-green show. That was a
Yeah.
good show. For being
But
originally public access.
We don't have red or green cards.
Yeah. Red
It's
or
red.
black. What?
It's red.
It's red. Well, this is odd. You make a perception check, 12. Or determination, 10. No, determination 10. Says it has to do with your willpower.
Make up your mind.
No, I won't. I refuse to. Determination 10.
11.
Okay. You're fine. But confused because you just watched the person just reach over and punch you. And knock you back down onto the ground. Like into your thing, and he's crawling in. It's like, finish the job. Because you're watching this from the puppet's point of view. Punched you in the middle of focusing, and you just like end up in the puppet. That was the red or black. Black was you, red was the puppet. You are now the puppet.
That's not creepy at all.
The puppet's gonna attack that fucker.
You can't speak.
Oh my
I
god,
don't know
it's
how much
Chucky.
damage the puppet does, but he still can hit. He can still attack. Make a will. Well, what? No. We're gonna say attack the willpower, which is only 9 and 18, because it's almost a psychic attack. You need a 9 to hit. Use a base of your determination. We're gonna count that for all your
Like one of
stats.
those little split. I mean, that's what I need.
10.
10. You hit. What suit?
It has white ring in it.
Diamond.
Diamond. So your stats we said was 5. Oh wait, what's your determination?
6.
6 points strength. So I said it's all the stats. So 6 points minus 1 armor.
So, my friend over in the UK, he's going to be joining us on Sunday in the live stream.
Okay. Cool. That'd be cool. Okay.
Sam.
I start labeling these. And what'd you do to yours? 10 points?
9 points.
9 points. Okay. That's what I did wrong. This is yours.
And by the way, Devin, it's 8:52.
Well, I wasn't planning to take this one. But what happened, for those of us that doesn't quite know, is you're still fighting yours.
Nah.
I'm still fighting mine.
How much damage you done?
I don't remember. It was like
I think I'm at 8 left. And that
6
is
or 8.
here. I think the damage is 10 for the rest. Or the
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get off my land!
What has happened
I just
is
watched that.
you have all been attempted to be assassinated. This thing's going around.
And failed, probably.
I need to make a roll.
Wasn't he afraid of
On
flying
what was your
assassins from
attack?
Mark?
What level did you roll?
Sorry,
I did a diamond on a 6
Was it?
strength.
there is a story behind
But do you remember what the total number was?
You never told me.
it. Me and my
Oh, it's a strength plus 4?
Yeah.
That's why they
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still hits. So, 9, 6.
Nice.
Well, the guy screams and scrambles backwards. And as soon as I get cards, I guess I can use mine. 6. Okay. And scrambles out to the deck of the ship. You pull and tell me if it's red or black. Red says magic. Well, we'll count that one. Red. He runs up on your side of the boat. Well, you are already fighting someone.
And I'm waiting for my turn to shoot him again.
Yes. But the guy shows up the same round because he came from down below. And then jumps off the boat. And starts swimming towards shore.
Fussy.
So,
Shut my shit.
He wasn't expecting a doll to attack him. He's still a little superstitious. The doll attacked me!
Don't worry, it's going to become a several series of movies in the future.
What you doing? People will understand finally.
So I have still fighting the guy that's...
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot him.
Okay, go ahead. 10, 21.
12 with a damage of 12.
Okay. That finishes him. He went down.
That's funny.
You finish, you shot the guy you've shot. A guy jumps off into the water, starts swimming away. You.
I still have my guy on me.
Yes.
It's coming to your
I'm still trying to cut his head off.
Well, you'll need to roll a 10 or a 21. Or pull a 10 or 21.
Really? The cards are not liking me today.
Too slow?
Turtle size.
3.
3?
On speed.
So you got 8.
8.
Yeah.
Missed it by 2.
Okay.
Just this much.
7. What's your
Missed
defense?
it by that much.
I'm probably gonna be knocked
Her
out.
defense is
715.
7? I did hit. I thought I meant. 3. Small number. 2 points damage. He punches you again. As you're trying to get to your feet. He was just laying there asleep. He started punching you guys where you were asleep. Basically, these guys came to kill you all. They were watching you guys, but then you guys split up, so they've been trying to pick you off. But you three just would not get off that damn boat.
Fully automatic weapon.
He's inside.
I'm inside the hoop.
I still have your attack. Let's go.
Sabotage.
You need a 10 or a 21 to hit physically.
Me?
Yes.
Off of my
I think it was 6 with your cutlass. What's your cutlass?
6.
Yeah, so 6.
6?
Plus whatever you need a total.
7.
7! No!
sounds like
No! You missed totally. So, this is what's going on. Does your puppet hold your head? See if you make you feel better. Go ahead and roll. 5 plus, or no, 6 plus. 6 plus. Your determination.
12.
Hard to see
Not
in the
bad.
dark.
He's wrapping your head.
You can't see.
It's actually not bad. It was a 12, so it's above average. Just the part that hurt, You're hit here, though.
It's killing your hair.
But he's trying to make you feel better. Your head hit the wall when he punched you. Like, bam! You're just sitting there cross-legged on the top of the bed. The guy snuck in and punched you in the head. And then the puppet running forward went, "Hey!" to the guy, and he freaked out and ran away. You! In the semi-lit area, you're heading all the way up, skipping all the doors, or taking a door?
Just going to the lit area.
Okay, all the way forward. It looks like the captain's den.
If you're inside.
No, it's open. It's wide open.
No, from a corner, I kind of look.
You look around. Yeah, it's captain's den. There's no one in there.
I go in.
Oh, okay.
Nice shot.
Cage.
Everything seems to be pretty much at rest.
I look and see if there's any documents or anything that I can take.
Concentrating on her. I was not expecting that.
Make a perception check.
Expecting this?
14.
Okay.
Heart attack.
You did find a package. About this big.
Shit. I
That
can't.
big around.
And I can't carry it out,
Well, you can pick it up. It's apparently just a package with tubes of. Feels like parchment, maybe. The thing doesn't weigh much.
I'll
Big maps.
I'll open it up first and take a look.
You got ripped open.
I will.
Yeah, you rip it open. Make a roll. The number is 10. You can use your dex. You'd like to get close.
16.
Okay, you can't rewrap it. But it's fine. You got it open. You didn't think about rewrapping it. Okay. Here they are. Couple scrolls.
Take a look at them.
Okay. Make an intelligence check on a 15.
15.
Yeah.
$14.
14. Okay. It's talking a lot about geographical and tectonic. The words they use together. But the imagery shows a device that has 9 chambers to it. In short,
Blueprints.
it's blueprints of what best could say is an earthquake machine. But it doesn't say what's powering it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be taking these.
Okay.
Magic.
Take
That's also all you can see because there's not a lot of light in here.
If I bust out my lantern, can I see better?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll bust that out.
Make a perception check.
Hope you're on yourself.
Yeah.
10.
There's not any ninjas left though. Everyone got one.
Well, technically hers ran away.
Yeah. Hers is still beating on her. Up there.
And I'm almost down. I'm at 6.
You're like shot.
I'm at 2.
Gosh.
Yeah, guy just came in and punched her upside the head while she was in trance. Just sleeping, like you. These guys just beat people, women when they're sleeping. It's part of their training. Wait,
Yeah.
is that woman asleep? Beat her.
10 perception.
10. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, these
Nothing
are
else?
Republicans.
Not really.
Actually- Burn.
Go
Burn Moxie, Master Detective.
ahead.
I love that card. I love that ability.
Oh, the blueprints were designed by Lin Wu.
Okay, I've kind of figured that. Anything else in the area that would be fun to look at?
Nothing you notice, but there is a door in the back that heads into somewhere like mid chamber.
Mm-hmm. I'll go through the door and see where it leads. Nope.
Draw a card. It's an encounter check.
I got it.
Nothing.
Okay. The room is basically a very high-tech chart room.
Oh, Jesus.
Where, like, he keeps track of everything here. But it looks like the equipment doesn't just measure left or right.
Okay.
Forward, backwards.
Let me
up,
guess, it has
down.
some tracking equipment that was on the tracker that we were given.
No. That's out of the monastery. It has apparently dives.
Freaking sub. Oh, joy.
They've been on a slightly different design of one, but theirs is more typical.
Snake it.
But it definitely is of the Red Palace design, the Flame Palace,
Okay.
or temple. It's something of the same kind of design, whoever built it. Now behind here is, well, you believe so, the captain's quarters behind this room. In the back there's a door. There's also doors left and right.
I'll keep going.
Okay. Draw a card. Okay, nothing. You find a flush filled pillowy room with a large hookah-style bong in the center, pillows all the way over the place, hanging down like silken drapes and stuff like that. This is a room of luxury.
Okay.
Master detective to look around.
Okay. There's a problem.
What's the problem?
There's a odd. The shadows in one corner of this room are wrong.
Okay.
Yep. They're like they're heavier and heading the wrong way along the light, not away from the light.
Go a little closer.
Perception check.
10.
Okay. 7, 8, 13 speed. Do something. Or else.
Yep.
Someone's coming at him from the darkness. Will he notice in time? Or will he not? See us next week.
Oh God.
What do I have to beat?
12.
Well, if it's next week, it happens automatically.
Oh, no.
You succeeded.
I'm just saying, what do I have to beat? I don't beat
It was a 12.
12, yeah.
it. 8.
Nope, okay.
Stab me back.
7, what's your defense?
11, 21.
So you're probably going to get hit in the head again.
One likely.
14 diamond. Is, second one in. Okay. 6 points damage. A wire is wrapped around your head. As you were looking at the darkness, suddenly someone came behind you and wrapped something around your neck. A garrote is tightly around your neck.
Okay.
You took in damage.
There. That's when you reach struggle.
Which will only become more as it goes. What do you do? He's behind you, so any attack would be as blind, so that's -6 as well.
Okay.
So his attack to hit him is a 10-21. That's your master ninja.
Well, he'd have to be close enough. I could stomp on his foot.
Stomp on his foot? Well, it's still...
See how do I feel?
You don't know, it basically, he's standing anyway. So, what we have is, you need a 16 or a 27. That's your minus right now because he snuck up behind. He pulled a stealth on you. Yeah. Do you have your cards? This is whatever weapon you have that ability. You can choose what you use, or how you use it.
I guess I'll use my... At this point, I'll just use my revolver, kind of try to...
Should I get him? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Bang!
If you pull the number, it still does the damage.
Just don't shoot him.
It's just
in the
hard to
ding-a-ling.
not have
That's
him
just
move
me.
out of the way. He can see you. You can't see him.
Just don't shoot him in the ding-a-ling. That's just me.
Hey,
Even
what's
what's his name from South Park said that was bad. Don't ever shoot someone in the dick. Carmen?
Well, then obviously you don't want to watch me play Call of Duty.
In the game Top Secret, he had a character that kept rolling.
Armor-piercing color points from
In the dick.
light machine gun. Oh, with a scope. I use that as a medium range sniper.
Oh,
Use
that's
that as a
just
calling card.
mean.
Penetrator.
That's just mean.
It's surprisingly effective though.
Yeah, it would be.
Well, you can't get the number, can you?
What's the defense again? One more.
16 is the lowest number.
That's
If you do enough damage, you might actually let go. Yeah, they'll have to reestablish. You could break free.
20.
20. Well then, let's do. Give me some damage.
7.
So if you got crit, then it would be 14.
He didn't get a crit. Crit would have been 27.
Oh.
Because he was like firing blindly.
No.
But
At least you wounded him, right?
he failed to hold it. So, at this point, if you can make a strength versus strength. What's your strength?
5.
Mine's also 5. Ready? Hey, you can use your Moxie. I'm out of Moxie. It's my fault. Joker! Nothing! Because I have no cards. Oh, wait, I get new cards, don't I?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Finally, I needed it. 1, 2,
The
3,
Joker.
6, 7,
Hey, where's
8,
Harley?
9, 10. Underneath here somewhere. 3! Drop higher. You get higher than 3.
11.
Okay. You are free. You got out of it. Make a perception roll.
It's an easy one.
Perception 7 and 12.
Okay. It's Lin Wu.
What? In the midst of this, I go, we meet again.
7.
Cool.
13. 13 as he's diving towards the shadows.
Oh, he just dived.
Heading towards it. He's not there yet because he doesn't have the initiative to get away. He didn't. If he beat you, he could have.
Okay.
He's diving to get the fuck out of here. Looks like.
Oh,
Although it's just in the darkness, you don't know where he's going to go from there. But,
I'm going to be an asshole.
or what even has hidden there.
I'm gonna shoot him with my freaking ray gun.
Oh,
Do it.
And then he gets pushed down into your own crotch when you pull the trigger.
It ricochets back at you.
That would so suck.
10-21.
Hit the mirror.
10,
she's back at
21.
you.
Yep. 21's critical. 10 is to hit. He is another master ninja.
That's 12.
Remember, he know you were going to be here. He gave you the location. 12 hits. How much damage?
10. With 3 rounds of radiation damage.
Oh, he's gonna get a lot of cancer on that.
He hit him. Oh, he's still alive.
Yeah, he's probably still alive, but I'm pretty sure I just incinerated some fabric.
Oh yeah. You
I'm
heard
pretty
him.
sure
He's
there's
bleeding.
some. I'm pretty
He's
sure
definitely bleeding.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
probably should go to a doctor instead of keep fighting you. Didn't say it was a good idea, but he doesn't know what else to do. Actually, he does. You heard him, but then he hits the shadows, and honest, he disappears. He is not there. There's nothing there. Somehow he dove through the shadow.
I light the whole place up and get the hell out of there.
Send the whole place to the. There is a burning furnace in there.
Yeah, I set shit ablaze.
Start throwing coals everywhere, shoveling the opposite direction.
Yeah.
All of them in here. Come on in, guys. The soils, the silks are fine. I will make you make a speed 8 to get the fuck out of here before it's too late for you to move. Because fire spreads quick back here.
9.
Okay. Don't tell me no. Kick your ass.
9.
Okay. Back to you three. You are outside the boat.
Yeah.
What's your plans? You're just sitting there.
Well, I'm still fighting that one guy.
Oh, no, that's right. I'm going to kill you. That's right. I remember now.
Go to the
Five.
front coat, get out.
Well, first speed. Let's go with the speed of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give me speed 15. Otherwise, I go first.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so I go first. I hit you with 5, 6, 7, 14. 14. Is that critical or not?
Nope.
Just hit you though?
Yeah.
10 points minus 2, 8 points. How you doing? I know you guys were on the old school with tons of points now compared to all these other newbies.
I'm out.
You went down.
I'm right at 0.
Okay.
What's for you?
Bounces you off the ground. Back on the boat.
Even with your armor?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I was
damn.
That's the only reason I'm only on
Like
0.
the XP on him.
You
Those two saved me. Just knocked
are
out.
free because you
0.
killed yours.
I'm
What
not
do you do?
dead, but I'm knocked out.
Any more still here? Or,
Well, one came running from down below.
and jumped overboard.
Yeah. You killed one.
Yep.
She's still unaccounted for.
Yeah, she's getting her head beat on.
And him.
Do you want
in there.
to check around for her, or are you worried about it?
Might as well.
Perception check, but she's in a weird location, so I'm going to say it's 16.
Can't you see?
You put yourself in a weird location, okay?
Who?
She did. This whole encounter is almost done. Huh?
15.
15.
Sorry.
I'll say- You're hearing noise
From above.
up in the mast, but you can't tell what it is from here.
Well, the fact that it should be quiet is probably a good indicator.
Yeah, it's... Now, how about you? You can return to yourself and leave the puppet.
I'm staying where I'm at.
In the puppet? You don't feel it?
No.
Or sitting there on the ground in yourself, but laying down sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 2 points.
Hey, speed check. I have a 7, 8, 9. If you beat a 9 speed, you get to go before me.
Me or
Her. Is she
9
still conscious?
exactly.
I'll give it to you. Attack is 10 and 21. 10
Fine,
to...
I can kill this motherfucker.
didn't you pull a mace?
Yeah, she missed every time. I'm scared. Get a 10, I dare you.
Be very afraid.
What cards does she have in her hand? Anything?
No.
She needs a what?
A 10 to hit.
Minimum of 5.
A 10 with a damage of 3.
3 damage.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. She like smacked it with the handle.
Sweet cake, motherfucker.
You've been beating on me.
Strength 5. 6. Missed. So. Make a perception roll, Bill.
Perception?
Yep, perception plus. An 8 would be nice.
12.
12. The boat is like producing a lot more smoke right now. In fact, not steam, smoke.
Yeah, I'm out. Remember?
That's right, you're unconscious. You just keep hearing it.
Come on, worry about it.
Okay,
I'm not.
you're
out.
leaving.
Oh yeah, I'm hauling ass.
Okay,
with those blueprints.
Perception check.
You want to save me?
8.
Okay. You come upon the door to leave opens
Okay.
from above. Someone opens it.
Shit. Get my gun ready.
Okay. Draw a card. Both of you two. These two.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm out.
I don't care.
Roll a
Draw a card.
Cool.
7.
Okay.
Neither of you meet the Grim Reaper.
Well, you are being dropped in this hole. Now, I was seeing if he freaked out and shot you as you came down. Make an 8 perception to realize who this is that came falling down the hole.
12.
Okay. It's Garrett. Someone's dropped Garrett down the hole and it starts to enter after him.
He doesn't realize I'm there.
Somebody's bringing him in. He's got a
I'll use my stealth attack.
Comes down, you hit him with your stealth attack.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to just pretty much use my gun on him as he's coming down.
Okay. Go ahead.
And you shoot Garrett in the butt.
I'm Garrett's laying at my feet.
10 to hit, 21 for double.
Don't kill me.
It's like blackjack. 21.
Ten.
You hit.
Yep.
Damage?
Isn't that?
No, just the weapon. Which is damage. Stealth gets you, but you don't get to do any damage just by stealth. It just means you snuck up on him.
Yeah,
You're
no.
behind him going, woo woo woo!
No, I was just double checking because it's
Kitty,
only
bang,
stealth
bang.
that does 1 damage higher than the 2.
Yes.
So
Bang,
that would
bang,
make
bang,
it
bang, bang.
5.
And if it's the top of the list, it goes to critical.
Yeah, no, it's 5.
5?
That's what I was double checking on.
Okay. You shot him, but he doesn't seem to be done. Turns around with a speed of a Joker.
Speed of a Joker.
Said Joker. Like I said, where's Harley? Where's Batman?
Hey, Holly's out there currently getting wet.
That's a good thing.
Standing out in the rain.
Okay.
Dancing.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Speed 13. Otherwise, I'm going to hit you.
9. 11. That would be a 17.
17? You got it. I'm pulling a katana. I'm tired of fighting these people. Get shot. Dying. But it's your turn, damn it. And I've been hit already a couple times.
Is that the one I was shooting?
Yep.
He was shot down to an 8.
Now he's down to 5.
Let's shoot him in the bone.
All ninjas do have 1 point body odor. They actually wear a series of like sandfilled bags.
Yeah.
On their arms. They just finish, levels.
19.
Side effect absorbs sound. 19?
Yep.
How much damage?
7.
He goes down. You only have 5 points left. Armor gave him 1, but 7 still takes him down. So you got him. What do? You grab him and leave?
Yeah.
Okay, strength 14. He's not a small guy. You gotta lift him out a hole. 8 feet. Climbing a ladder.
7.
Nope, he's stuck there. Any ideas on how to get him out? Or you want to try to fix him while you're there?
I'm gonna do a quick patch job.
Okay, he's only at 0, so you're alright. Go ahead and make a medic check of 12.
Joker.
Oh, God. He's out singing. He starts singing old songs.
That was old school. That was old school.
Quick, before we,
Do you have anything to drink?
Why am I picturing someone running around in a milk cart? What was that one weird video? The guy's
15.
like running around behind the milk section.
There you go.
what,
Weird. Black and white. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Take on me.
Yeah, by Aha.
Okay. What? What are you trying to do? Just help him heal? You got him?
Heal him up enough to get him the hell out of here.
Okay.
Apparently your boob wanted a drink too.
1 point right now. A nice rest you'll be back to you. You gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I look
Lift yourself up.
I just look at him. Don't say anything. Up the ladder. Get the hell out of here.
I'm loading up and I'm going.
Everyone draw a face card.
No!
Nope.
5.
Bitch.
I work 1 times out of 5.
The ladder breaks and you fall back into the hole.
You come out and are heading back with him,
And there's the master assassin.
and there's a cop
Oh.
walking in your direction.
Okay.
You're both kind of stumbling. You're really bad. You only have 1 point. Leading up here. Let's go with a charisma social check of at least a 12. He doesn't seem to be paying too much attention, but if you get less than that, he's going to stop and start asking you questions.
Nate?
Both of you can try, but who wants to talk to the cop?
What go off for?
Charisma.
Social or charisma? If you have the skill called social, you can use it. If you have the skill, if you don't, go with the stat or charisma.
The social and my charisma are the same.
Okay.
No.
But I'll give you a level bonus regardless because you have an actual stat or skill. So you'll need a 10 with your social. I mean, the skill should be better than not having just brute ability.
13 in social.
Okay.
I got 12.
Well, you're both talking to him. He's walking up.
That shit up very soon.
He looks at you guys and says something in Indonesian.
Oh no.
So it's brute charisma. He looks at you guys. He walks on by.
Go. Run, 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 run.
Speed 8 to get back on the boat before any questions are asked.
Speed
8.
11.
Okay. Now,
11.
We're moving the same speed.
I have to be. You're like, God damn this shit.
I hate this when it happens.
you, and you do a perception check of 14.
Perception. 7.
Me.
16.
Me.
16 as well.
13.
Okay.
13.
16?
16.
Both of you? Okay.
There's the zeppelin.
Someone comes sliding off the mast of your ship, heading to to the nearest building. It's like
Zipliner.
Yep.
Boom.
I don't know if we can shoot him from here.
I could with my shotgun.
Good shot.
You guys made the roll, so you can react. You see him.
I'll give it a try.
Okay.
What do I need to hit him?
10 to hit. I guarantee you he's moving not any faster down that zip line.
13.
He was busy getting burned.
So what do you gotta do?
You hit him. What damage?
5.
5.
14 with a damage of 9.
So you both shot him. If you get a 10, you can hit him.
Alright, we're off.
You start with a 6. You
Oh, you're
start with
done.
6.
6. 11.
Okay, you hit. How much damage? What's it?
Is 3.
Okay, 3 points damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, plus you've been hit with an axe at least once, I think. Or the handle.
Yeah.
The handle.
You guys shot him out of the air where he landed. He realized that he was the only one that succeeded in his mission.
Or tried.
Tried? What? Who says she's alive?
I'm down to 6 points.
Huh?
I'm down at 6 points.
There's 6 points left?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're lucky then.
He's trying to
good
pull
news.
us
We
off.
have a cocaine dealing doctor right here.
Yes. We'll help you. They're all sucking at your plant. Get off my plant! It's not grown yet!
No, it hasn't.
Should we go for break?
Yes. We have now finished because you found out Lin Wu had betrayed you guys. He actually works for Dr. Ling. He is a ninja master. His home is up on the top of the monastery. He's known as the Shadow Master. He attacked you, but escaped. Using his ninja wuju stuff. He actually disappeared into his shadow. So, you guys make sure you got everything ready to travel.
Yeah.
Because we're actually done in this location. So, break time. Everyone take your break. We seem to be taking a long time. Just trying to get the first one.
Oh, my legs are all stiff.
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
I know what.
Where's Guido?
Here she comes.
Yep, she heard the break.
Oh. No, she heard you get up.
Could be.
My legs are all stiff.
Get her.
Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Oi.
Now.
Get her, get her, get her, get her.
Here's a better idea.
Get you!
Oh, shit. I was gonna say you're holding that upside down. That would have been funny. And I love how he did that too. And dodge. No problem.
Not bad. We've been trying to have one of those fights.
Looks like I'm staying down.
I'm kind of trapped.
Yeah, it's not loaded.
Mine is. Put your ammo's right over there.
Should have brought mine.
Pop. Nick.
Stiff.
Sitting so long.
Better than my knee.
Buggy your room, bud?
There's two.
Actually, I broke my freaking knee. Also by pothole. Actually, no, single in a racetrack during track and field.
That sucks.
Nearly broke mine thanks to a pothole when I was playing football.
I did mine out of other stupid shit.
Should we beat this one? Yep. I know, I'm sure.
kind do you like better, silly girl? Eat those. I'll add a little bit to it. That pile's getting awful big. There you go. Cat's been taken out. There it is. What else do you do? Oh, there she went. She ran for some reason. We're in trouble. She's telling on us. Actually, I know what I'll do. Oh, yeah.
I was waiting till you were done so I could get out of the way.
That off, I guess. Let's do me a couple bites of this.
Hey, why not? It was very good.
Good thing we're not recording me right now. I'm eating food.
It was a pretty good run so far.
Well, that was one encounter. Basically.
We're getting our ass given to us right away.
When we start up, we should be healed. Because we'll have been out at sea for like a week. Woo! No. So that they're having fun.
Coffee's still hot.
And I still have one packet of white chocolate cocoa. Yeah, because the mouse ate 2 of them. Shoot a hole in the bottom. I found it in the bottom of the package. The thing that sucks is I thought I heard something. And so I grabbed the cocoa, picked it up to assure it was safe. And chances are it was in it. I didn't look. But
sucks.
I was pretty sure because I thought I saw it move, like he was bumping it, but he hadn't found it yet. But no, opened up and found 2 packages that had been chewed open on the bottom, and everything came out.
Fuckheads.
But I have regular cocoa. Coffee's just an excuse for me to have cocoa. Because I'm a big boy. I have cocoa like a man.
Actually, I know a lot of people like that.
It's called a mocha.
Yeah, they like a lot of the sweet stuff in their coffees.
Because coffee tastes like burnt water.
Actually, I like it. But
You like burnt water.
could be.
The only reason I ever started drinking it, so I was doing construction, and in the mornings it was cold.
Mm-hmm.
And you just drink whatever because it was cold.
Oh, when I was in the military, I had to do patrols out there. And some of the places we were at, it was like 0 or below. Freezing our ass on those lousy those stupid Jeeps.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And most of the time, those Jeeps didn't want to start in that cold weather.
Of course not.
Kind of like my bike. That's why I was having so many problems, is that damn starter was going.
Could be. Are we trying to shoot people now?
Pop. You have to cock yours. This one's just a...
But it's real quick.
Yeah, so is mine at home.
Yeah. I haven't seen yours. So. I don't remember seeing yours.
Large, like, sniper rifle kind.
That's a pretty cool one. I had worn out today. I don't know why.
You should make one.
Well, yeah, I can try to if I can get my regular printer working.
Yeah.
But I can supplement it with some parts I can make on my resin printer. What I'm happy is I actually managed to finally get my resin printer to print a incense holder base. It's a giant geode. Which looks really awesome since I used the
Does smoke
semi-clear...
catch inside it?
No.
How small can you can make those?
What, my resin printer? Or?
Yeah, how small?
The resolution is 50 nanometers.
So,
But
a drop.
Right.
something about like that size.
What are you trying to make?
Oh, I'm just saying like
Like fingernail size.
okay.
And that's just so you can actually see it. No, you can. A nanometer is really, really
Well, you
small.
think about it. If you can make a figure, you can make the head of a figure.
Okay. I was thinking about
Or, in your case of your model, the thick of a figure.
Yeah.
I'm not
Stick.
kidding there.
My special secret way to send you a dick pic.
You know what? I'm just going to print that out and give it to you next game just to go, here, your fantasy has been fulfilled.
You have a little man of your own.
It's a little man you keep in your pants.
And I'm sure, because every figure in that in that program makes men look like, aliens. And then there's a dick that comes down halfway to their knee.
What, Guido?
Oh, people use that program to make animated pornography.
I know. I've been on Pornhub.
It's weird. That was around the level of animation.
But then again, I
When
also
I
use
started.
Source Filmmaker, which works a lot better because you can use all the assets from video games to make pornography of the video games.
Yeah. I have this one game. You ever play Sims?
Yes.
I have one game called Sims Movies, basically.
Yeah.
You're making a studio.
Sims 4, there's a mod for a porn studio.
Oh, well, this is just regular movies. It actually, makes the movie. And by basically having certain elements to the film, it judges how well your movie does in the public. But you can actually review the movie before releasing it. You have to create it. You have to create the movie sets that you're putting the people at. So they film it for you, and then you can change what they're wearing. All these neat little details. It's kind of a fun game to play. I made a bunch of movies where what we should do sometimes is I was thinking like Mad Libs. We take the imagery and we create our own dialogue, kind of like Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah. I just keep thinking, do that with someone with OCD.
God. It's my son.
Sorry. Apparently, you don't want to kill him.
Nope, I missed, which is good. He's a good kid. Don't want to be behind the chair. I'll get it later. It's actually her gun. I don't know where I dropped mine. Down there. It was hanging off this. Ah! I almost got hit.
That's funny. I hate your kid.
No, I almost got hit. See? It was a little me over there.
Hey, I didn't shoot you.
I know. I'm just getting my coffee.
And he may or may not be related to me, but he is my son.
I live on coffee.
Always weird how good it stalks.
That's sick. Shouldn't let kids see that.
Well, that says something about your mind right there.
Okay, well, yeah, I am a broker. Well beyond pervert. Just a broker. Hey, there's people just sitting here listening.
If you're not a provert, does that mean you're a convert?
No, that's if I decide to change. I doubt that happening at this point in my life.
Well, there's always a stroke.
Yeah, there is that. I always used to say when I was married, I looked forward to Alzheimer's one day because that was the only way I could see myself being happy. It was to forget my life.
Well, then you apparently forgot crack. But then again, you'll only be happy for like an hour at a time. With a lifetime of regret.
Yeah, and then it only hits you the first few times. Unless you like try someone else's mixture.
Just me. My dad.
Never
had
was into crack.
Alzheimer's.
Remember, when buying from a street dealer, the first batch is usually the good kind, and after that, it's usually cut with something crappy like sawdust. The fact that I know that's sad.
Whatever fills the need at the time. God damn, I can't believe it's not working. Okay, there we go, finally. There's that problem signing. I'm trying to find some music.
My dad had Alzheimer's. That's for
Head needle.
yeah, for
Yeah. Why was it underfoot?
it probably got knocked down, stuff like this.
Yeah. I know my grandmother used the same thing.
What?
Found one of your pen needles on the floor.
Oh, yeah, they fell off one time. I had a picture of them up top. Whole thing fell off, so I just threw them away.
So
So I still find them. I'm cursed. As long as they're not sticking there. There's one right there by the refrigerator.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, I have to do shots 3 times a day. 2 in the morning, 1 at lunch, and 2 in the evenings.
I do 3 in the morning, and if I'm off too much, I do 1 more in the evening. Or 3 in the morning and 1 more in the evening.
Yep. Another sit on it.
Yeah, I found a minigun variant that they sell at Walmart. Of the Nerf guns.
Mm-hmm.
Fully automatic.
God. Yeah. My dad had Alzheimer's and dementia.
Mine was just a dick with a bad aorta.
Well, my dad thought he was still in Vietnam.
So you have PTSD.
Yeah.
And
Personally,
personally,
what? You constantly thought he was alive?
I personally feel that
It's a
anyone that comes out of war unaltered and undamaged is a psychopath.
Or they were already damaged before they went.
Well, that's what I mean. They were psychopaths. It made no difference. I mean, they could do that work and
Without
just
any words.
blink it off. You
Or
can't
they weren't
shoot
in
someone.
any kind of real combat situation, like they were just based at the base as an administrator.
True. You could be just a cook or something.
Or radio DJ like Rob.
Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian Conrad. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Or his tractor man.
Yeah. Well, my dad, he went through a lot of battles in there, and trust me, when he
No one needs to hear about it.
was just interesting some of the times.
Oh yeah.
Shitty mouth.
It's not a weakness to come out of war damaged.
And it's not a weakness to ask for help.
No. It's actually normal to come out affected if you come out of a horrible situation. Bad enough you end up having to shoot someone ever. Then you should need help. You shouldn't feel fine with it. That's what makes you a man. What, being crazy and shooting people?
Baloney.
Unless you manage to rationalize it yourself.
Yeah, well, that happens a lot of times as far as people. I still don't, like people. I'm sorry, the reason I didn't join the military is because I cannot kill another person for the government. It's murder regardless. I don't understand the separation. It's like people also bitch in this country about, oh, we can't kill someone due to a crime. We can't execute them. Now, I can see the side on where, yeah, I agree because I don't trust the legal system. But why are you arguing if you can kill someone who's been convicted of a crime by people in comparison to killing an absolute stranger who is just minding your own business in another country? Okay.
I have no problem with the death penalty, but I have a problem with lethal use of force out in the field, especially when
Oh, yeah.
the other person has not shown any kind of being a threat.
You mean like cops and stuff? Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially them where they like act like telling a cop to fuck off will act like you broke the law. There's no law, so you have to respect the police. Now, there's someone carrying a gun and they're trying to help you. Then that's someone you should like try to, unless there's some reason to protect yourself. Don't answer any of the damn questions. They will use it against you. Make up reasons, whatever.
Yeah. I found a video on YouTube about they were trying to complain about the police to the police. They actually had multiple examples where they had undercover African Americans going in, and it's...
Oh, wait, that's worse then. Because they had one I watched, and this guy pulled over a cop. He was a white guy. But he asked the cop, and he was in Washington State, which is more liberal than most states, and he asked him for his ID. First, he wouldn't give it to him, but he informed him he was breaking the law because he was pulling people over in an unmarked police car, which is illegal in Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
Because
lights running,
you don't know. Well, yeah, if they have their lights running. But the problem is, who has their lights running? Some guy who bought lights and put it on their car. Could have been an old police car. They have to have their car clearly marked so you understand it's probably a cop car. So you don't have to pull over, really, in Washington State. Well, you might get shot. Don't be a minority. But he finally gave him his ID, showed him his ID, wouldn't let him take it because it does also show he's a cop. Showed him his ID to drive. The guy explained to him, but he ended up with joking with him about like, I'm not going to write you up today for this, but you need to go back to your police station and explain to him, that they shouldn't send you out in a car because he's actually responsible if he pulls someone over. Because it kind of made sense. The guy explained it as you don't know who is pulling you over if they have an unmarked car. Someone with a light, someone that bought an old cop car.
I'm talking one of those undercover ones that actually have the lights built into the grill.
Yeah, they're supposed to. They can't come out and arrest you. That's why you always see they call another car in. Because they can't.
Yeah.
You don't know who they are. They need an official car for the safety of the people that they're arresting.
Yeah.
But they don't always pay attention to that. And that's what. But the guy actually, after a little bit of exchange, finally gave the information. But then you understand the guy was a white guy asking. He wasn't a minority. So, if someone that was a minority came up and asked the cop, give me your ID. Plus, let's say if it was in Florida, you probably get shot.
Or Texas.
Yeah.
Or
Especially Texas. Anywhere in the old Confederacy. People made so many movies about how bad the police are down there. There's got to be some basis of truth there.
But no, those undercovers, one was fully handcuffed and basically forced to just be leaning against the trunk of the cop car for over an hour before
Waiting
they
for
actually
someone to pick them up?
No, before they even told the reason why.
Oh, they should not be able to do that.
Yeah, but they were doing it undercover for trying to go into the police station and get the forms to write a complaint.
Yeah.
And almost half of them, they lied and said there was no such form. Or you had to talk to the supervisor and no, you can't drop it off anonymously.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what the new sheriff we got rid of. The main reason was he was, in my opinion, he was denying protection of narcs, basically. If someone coming forward and saying, hey, this is happening to me wrong, he would take action against the person complaining about what was going on. And he got written up for it. So that means there's a cop busting the law and being covered by another cop who's in charge busting the law. Which is why you don't find very many good cops. You quit after a while.
Oh, I'm trying to remember if it was Tennessee or Kentucky, but a cop who was basically helping with drug smuggling and was basically taking the supplies that they were raiding.
Yeah.
And reselling it like weapons and drugs.
That was Georgia.
Yeah, and the sheriff had a massive oxy addiction.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was Georgia.
that's another problem that's come from that though. The oxy addiction is serious. That's why I won't take opiates.
I thankfully don't get addicted to that. The only time I've really ever needed to take it is when I'm in actual pain, and unfortunately, even taking 3 15-milligram tablets and stuff will only just take the edge off.
Oh yeah. I
So
know.
it's not really addicting if it's.
I'm glad I got a
kind
new
of
one
addicting, not really.
that kind of helped take a lot of that off. My feet still hurt, but it like take it from a 10 to an 8, and I'm welcome to be there. Uh-oh.
What?
Hey, Tweety.
I'm a cat. I don't belong up on the table.
Tell that to mine.
No, she goes up there all the time. Especially if I'm standing here and she wants my attention. There's mom's chair's open. She'll take mom's chair sometimes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of rating, a lot on the news. There's a lot of really common.
Yeah, that got canceled. They were talking about it in Congress, but they just fucking decided, nope, we're not going to talk about it. But yeah, there's a problem, and the problem is not entirely all theirs. The problem is actually they need a massive re-education in their jobs.
What they need is a massive overhaul of psychological evaluation.
Oh yeah, that would be part of it.
Oh
So
yeah.
serious voice is really hard to do.
Hello, would you like to go sit down?
Yes.
Okay.
I just popped my knee back in place.
Okay.
Huh?
Was it fun?
I think I scratched the net a little bit when it popped.
Oh yeah, it popped twice.
I gotta push buttons.
Good lad.
I was playing with the gold.
That hurts. As we were saying before, a lot of the cops around there, not one of them is worth shit anymore these days.
I've had good cops here and there. They're just rare. They don't stay there very long.
What I hate is the dick that's
Well, you think about the
Two
toxic environment you work in.
Well, I keep remembering 2 dicks that regularly hit out by CBC,
Yeah.
and they would pull me over because I was drinking some Harry Weinhardt.
You know what?
They had me doing sobriety tests, and they knew it was a Henry Weinhardt and breathalyzing.
They used to. This is something that bugged me more. Now, granted, I made out for this. But because I was in wrestling and heavyweight, the school has problems getting people. So they let the cops know, and the cops used to send cops to wrestle me at school for practice.
And when I'm trying to arrest you because you won?
Oh, I won a lot of times, but they cheat. They learn a form of wrestling for the street, not for competitive. They'll use full Nelsons. They'll jab you in the neck.
Yeah.
Shit like that. But it's unconscious also. But I still won a lot of times. I stuck to the rules. I didn't. Well, if I was at a party somewhere, I'm underage, right? I'm on sports. I was played football. I did all track, so they knew me. And like I said, wrestled around with the cops. They would show up to the house, walk in, find me, call more cars. Some guy would sit down with me and just talk to me about what's going on. Just keep me away from the situation and talk to me in the corner. While they went through the house and grabbed people I knew, arrested and stuff, and then took them away. And then they'd be like, "Oh, whose Pinto is this?" I'm like, "It's mine." "Well, why don't you drive it home?" "I can't. I'm drunk." "I'm not going to drive my car while I'm drunk. That would be irresponsible." They'd be like, "Okay, thank you," and they'd leave me there. And then I would just get in my car and drive home. But back then, yes, it's bad.
If I was out drinking, I would get into the car, yes, but I would just sleep it off.
Oh, I've done that a lot of times.
And yeah, I've had a cop show up, and it's like, hey, it's not like I'm going to drive. I'm going to sleep this off.
I had one time coming out of a bar, just fucking done drunk, beyond. And on the way out, I came out, stumbled a bit, and a cop was walking in. And I tripped and straight armed him in the shoulder and knocked him on his ass. off his feet onto his ass. But I was heading to my van to pee. So I like 2 more steps before I realized what had happened. And I turn around, and his buddy's helping him up. And they decided just to let me go. Finally, they show up, and they're like, well, what are you doing? I'm going to sit here and puke and then sleep in my van. Hopefully, this is my van. So,
Well, if the key unlocked, I'm pretty sure it's your van.
yeah, that's what I thought, too. Or at least it became mine now. Yes, Dodge shouldn't have put the same key for every vehicle.
Or you got really lucky on key roulette.
Yeah.
Dodge and Ford did the same thing.
Okay, now, back to this.
Is it back on?
Yes,
Yeah.
I came back a while ago,
Okay.
before I sat down, after everyone else sat down. I thought we should finish up the discussion that was going on between.
Turn on yourself.
Now, we're riding the boat over to the next island of Marquesas. Marquesas. Yeah. Other one down here is Tahiti. That's where you actually probably
Supposed to be heading.
setting. Yeah. Yep.
And we'll probably run into the Isle of Moo again.
Well, maybe.
That's the island of Moose.
Okay. Yeah. Watch out, man. That moose will kick your ass. I ran in. My dad was so smart one time. We were like, I was a kid.
Oh, no.
And he decided we were driving along and we saw a moose. So we jumped out of the car and went running after it.
They're not narcotics.
Those things are
I mean,
huge.
she was literally
Which is
looked like
And then it had a young with it.
Oh, God.
It shouldn't have ran. It should have kicked our ass.
You're okay.
Grandpa informed
Welcome
us.
to
Somebody
ADHD.
leave.
Hey,
Okay.
Bill. Welcome to somebody with ADHD. We can just shut down.
Heading out the next morning.
It's a decent weekend.
Who was taking care of supplies? Thank you. Make a roll on intelligence. Your target number is 8 because basically you're supplied everything. You just gotta, okay, you're barely paying attention. You're like, okay, yeah, that's good. I had 6 boxes. There's 6 boxes now. I hope it's the right foods.
Either that or we're going to have some interesting cuisine.
We're having turnip sandwiches.
Nope, we're having
What do you mean
spicy
turnip sandwiches? Well, it's turnip with turnip with turnip. Turnip sandwiches.
The mayo slapped in the center.
About a mayo. We used mustard.
Still works.
That's longer.
You think it's mayo.
I don't want to know.
I scraped it off the bottom of the refrigerator. It should be mayo.
Ew.
Hey, at least it isn't a lobster
Um,
that's been left in the fridge for a year.
You check that. Who's doing the navigation?
I am.
Okay, roll on. Do you have a skill at it? If not, use your intelligence.
Or is vehicles all that?
Vehicle, okay. That would be a 4 then.
9,
9?
13.
13? That's alright. And now, driving the boat.
That's me.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna crash again.
Vehicles 4. And again,
I'm already seeing it.
exactly
Ooh,
the
I
same.
put-
Okay, so we're back at sea again. We will, first of all, everyone fully heal.
Can I do free
We're all heal?
cognition?
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm not that bad driver. Really, I'm not.
Right, that's when we hit the same
Okay.
iceberg that's the
I only
Titanic.
hit one boat.
You're in there doing your
He's an
perception.
isophile.
He likes icebergs.
Usually that's called a glaciophile.
Hey, let's see. We
God,
have a
surprised I know this
Titanic
shit.
over.
Okay, everyone,
You have useless knowledge.
you're doing that. You got your trance going on, huh?
Mhm.
Everyone else, make a. Well, first of all, I need to write down what everyone is doing to pass the time during this trip. Garrett, you're driving, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Juta?
I think it's enough pizza.
Praying to your heathen gods.
Thor?
Nope.
He exists.
Loki,
I
my
saw him in the
hero.
comic books. What are you doing?
region.
I'm sitting in front of the boat again.
Actually, same region.
Okay.
What I haven't
We're
done before.
Spend a lot of time on the deck. You don't like being under
Source mythology is
inside the
not-
boat. You're uncomfortable apparently.
Yeah, but
What is Doctor?
Which one?
The real one.
Oh! And yet, I'm smarter than him.
Yes.
That's scary.
I said Doctor takes paperwork, not intelligence.
True, but I make 20 times as much as you.
Okay.
I'm gonna be lookout.
So you're on the top two.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what Madam's doing. And Blake.
I'm working on my tan.
Tan?
I like being up on the deck. Just to see everything around.
Okay. Three of your, 1, 2, 3,
Four of
4.
us.
Yeah. And Zelda's down below.
And my puppet is standing guard.
With a knife.
Yes.
She was not carrying a chainsaw?
You 4. You guys need to make perception or naturalist rolls out of 10.
Joker. We do?
Yes, those that, you 4 that,
You two?
Keep tickling me.
all
Tickle,
those,
tickle.
except for Z.
16.
Okay.
Got a K. A king.
Okay, that's 3 points. Keep going.
14.
6.
Off of our what?
Your perception or naturalist.
Perception. 6.
Naturalist, you'll probably need an 8 if you have it. I'll give you a bonus.
14.
Okay, you should be good at perception, right?
Nah.
11.
Where? I win. Who?
Okay, you. Everyone made it
Smile.
except for Zelda,
Yeah, they said something this time.
right? Everyone made it but Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you 4 see a storm coming.
Oh, joy.
Okay, who pissed off beside me? No, I blame him.
Actually,
Always blame
no.
me.
Let's get this right. Let's get the one that keeps falling in the ocean.
Agreed.
But it keeps throwing her back.
Because he don't want her.
Crazy! Get it out of my ocean! Get it out of my ocean!
Ew, I'm not in the
So,
20 seconds.
You people that made the roll may now take actions to prepare for the storm.
Like
Going around the table?
securing the sails.
What are you doing?
Making sure all the hatches are secure.
Okay. Doctor is securing hatches. Okay.
Securing the sails. You know, reeling them in, securing them so they don't
Sails.
storm.
Go.
Should we,
Judah and Garrett, what are you guys doing?
shouldn't we chain us, put the chain down?
Chain
No,
for.
yeah, we're out in the middle of the ocean. The chain won't be.
Oh, the anchor, you mean?
Yeah.
No. Matter of fact, if you're anchored to the surface and a wave comes, you can end up underwater for quite a while.
And as I
Okay.
said, it's not long enough to actually reach the bottom
Yeah.
at this point.
Well, even if you were at a point for some reason, let's say this is along an archipelago between the islands, there might be some 50 feet down. But once you hit it, if a 50-foot wave comes,
With screw.
you're underwater.
Well,
So,
make sure
Jutta
make
and
everything,
Garrett.
see what everything is outside, put back inside so it didn't get blown away.
Okay.
Oh.
The
help him with
supplies
that.
and stuff.
What?
I'll help him bring the stuff in.
Okay.
Get all the supplies
Um,
inside.
We will do this as, first of all, securing hatches. Do a perception check. Make sure you caught them all at 10.
There's only like, what,
Doctor.
3 hatches?
17.
Oh, in the windows.
All the ports.
Checking the windows, make sure everything's closed. Didn't forget anything open like his bedroom. I like the air coming in. Blake, sales.
Yep.
Roll a
Dexterity of 10.
yeah.
I make it.
Okay. Judd and Garrett do perception of 12 to make sure you catch anything that was left behind.
15.
7, 8, 18.
Okay.
We did that.
Well, now that it doesn't matter, maybe aiming the boat to best take care of storm would have been.
Oh, that's common sense.
You didn't say that.
Always losing
Okay.
common sense things.
Storm moves in on the ship. You receive a vision. Of a beautiful island. Rising from underneath the water.
Here we go again.
Do a perception check.
Beating on me.
That's not what it looks like from this
Yeah.
angle.
You get beating. What, Chen? Okay.
You just hit me with the wing.
It doesn't feel right. Seems much more like you see guards here and there. And you see boats coming towards it.
The dragons.
Well, you're not in the dream to see anything.
Oh, I'm just thinking.
Storm. Everyone needs a
55. PCs
make a Dex Athletics flip of 10.
Me too.
Yeah, that means you probably got knocked out of your bed area.
What the?
No.
Oh, man.
What? She just pulled that out.
7.
Then pull it out, huh?
What did we need?
Your pull-out game sucks.
10.
I got 11.
18.
Okay, how about you guys? You had a
7.
7? 12? How about you? She doesn't know yet.
She needs to breathe first.
Think!
Okay.
It hurts. I know.
She can't pull out.
Isn't that Tennessee State's problem?
Is she still back in the sea again?
What'd she roll?
11.
You made it.
Did she fall out of the boat again?
Oh, not yet.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Not yet.
Hey, Zelda. You take 3 points damage. The difference it takes to get to 10. You fall out of your bed onto the ground. Smack.
Yeah.
Landing on the puppet who tried to stop you.
Squish.
But he doesn't weigh much. He forgets that sometimes.
Squish.
Crunch.
Ow.
It's a semi.
It hurt.
No.
What are you saying? I'm fat!
He's sitting there. I tried.
Okay. You
Yes.
get as best
Just
a
took
driving
when you did
as you
that.
can. Now,
Vehicle.
who's helping him on whatever it takes to make it through this storm?
I'll give him a
Who's
hand.
hiding?
Alright, are we doing off
Hiding.
my vehicle?
Okay, hold
I'm
on.
sitting inside.
What?
Sitting inside.
Okay, you're helping? Okay, you get to draw a card but you'll be using his base because you're basically pulling your effort.
So
Yep.
6.
You start with a 4.
4. 10.
Okay.
14.
14. He's helping you out. Brings it up a little bit. Oh wait, I forgot. Damage got repaired.
Yeah, it was repaired.
Yes, so we gotta mark that back. Yeah, get back to 50. Good thing. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 5 points. You basically, as you bounce around, you take, in the next 5 hours, you take 5 points of damage to the ship. Ropes, little things like that. Things that you guys can repair with what you have on the ship.
Cool.
It's nothing great. But first of all, you two are the only ones on the top of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you guys need perception checks.
Perception. 6,
17.
7,
I'm
8.
surprised she's not up in the crow's nest again.
No, she's hiding down so she doesn't fall off the boat.
Let's see.
You could have taken yourself to the mast,
6.
you know, upside down like
7,
in Pirates of the Caribbean.
17.
Yay!
You're being in the ocean. It's okay wet.
Aw, but you're missing the scurvy.
Dirty puns.
You
It's fine.
Guys.
I didn't mean to much.
see, as the storm clears, an island that should not be there on the maps.
Here we go again!
But this island looks a lot smaller than the
Okay.
one you remember.
It's not the right one.
Well, let's go to it anyway.
You start heading that way, but that doesn't mean you get there right away. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna tell everybody what I saw.
Okay, so you've all seen or got the idea of what she saw as you guys are slowly making your way towards the island. Are you two the only? Who's outside doing scout? You were just saying your thing was scouting.
Yeah.
On the ship. So do a roll for you.
Off of what?
For your perception. Higher the better.
11.
Okay. You see, as the storm clears, you see another boat coming out of the storm ended, has a spot where it ended.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of like you're in the center of a storm, like a hurricane.
The eye of the storm.
Yep. And other boats are showing up. See a couple others pull out of the clouds. One is actually already on shore. He's heading towards shore, I think. And the rest of you, what do you think should be done?
Making sure all my gear's ready and charged.
I've always got my gun loaded.
I'm sharpening my axe.
Sharpening your axe.
Have an axe to grind.
Grind away.
I'm charging up my ray gun again.
I'm charging my laser.
That guy, when you hit him with it, only had 3 points left. So he's going to die in 15 minutes.
That's funny.
This sucker's in bad shape.
That's
Just
funny.
enough to finish him off due to radiation poisoning. Look at that, people do a test on the body afterwards. That looks normal.
I don't feel very
How many of these
well.
you see?
You don't look very well either.
Okay,
Yeah, how many of
No, it's just easier poisoning.
It's just how many of these have
you
seen?
guys have, what you've seen, they're not up on deck. You guys can inform them.
Yeah.
And you guys can all take a little bit of time to discuss what you guys should do. It doesn't look like you see, doesn't look like you can go past the island and get out of the storm.
You've been voted off the island.
one of
You've been
those.
voted maybe on the island.
We might have to sit here and wait until the storm passes. That could be detrimental, though, to some people's health.
Yeah.
Those boats coming up behind you may catch up to you. So do you want to wait for them?
No. I don't trust him.
What do you want to do?
I'd say we just get to shore and just Wait.
No.
Well then,
Well, because
make a vehicle roll.
here's my thought process.
Remember me.
You. Here's my thought process. If this ain't the Isle of Moo, what isle is this?
11.
Okay.
I love 11.
You get close enough to park the boat. You guys can take. I do believe there's supposed to be a dinghy on this thing. I don't see it.
There usually always is one.
Maybe there's a
Yep,
life
there's
raft.
a life raft.
Yeah. You can take that to shore if you want. Right now you're just anchored right off into a little lagoon to the spot. Those that have seen this before see a construction style almost Roman design.
Wasn't that from that other?
The Isle of Moo. But this one's smaller by comparison.
Anyone on the deck looking around makes a perception check to see what you see looking around the island before you guys decide to leave.
15.
Our what?
Perception.
Perception. 15.
Okay. How about you over there? Nothing?
I'm sitting down on the deck.
You're not going up top.
I'm not.
I don't want to see
going up the deck.
anything.
Perception of 8.
Locks
You
the
don't want to
door.
fall out again.
What do you get?
No, I don't want to fall in the ocean again.
We're near
Well,
shore, you
yeah.
should be fine.
We're landing.
8.
8. Okay.
Hold up.
Wrong one.
11.
Okay, and then as the other boats are coming, what is you guys plan just to get to shore and watch what shows up?
We kind of see who and what shows up.
The first boat that was already there looks to be, once again, Roman style. Standing near it are some rather burly women with spears and full armor.
We're back. I'll kind of step forward a little. No, it's the Isle of Moo. And I ask.
No, it's hemisphere.
You can have your questions if you win. You arrived. Who do you guys put forth?
For doing what?
Oh shit! Ritual combat, remember?
Oh my god.
The Amazons are testing. They bring forward their champion. She's like 7.5 foot tall.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
You could have let her do it.
My
Yeah.
axe?
I don't even know if you're gonna be able to use the axe. Is the thing.
Yeah. My hand-to-hand is not very good.
Yes, it is hand to hand.
I'll deal with it.
I'm better with my axe than I am hand-to-hand.
As they leave you guys to decide what you're doing, they talk to the other ones. And what you see is an Amazon. You see Lin Wu.
You!
Radiation
You see-
man.
Chen Wang. No, he didn't get hit with radiation.
Which one was it?
I was just one of the ninjas that attacked him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Chen Wang, another pirate that works for... He's the guy who was the captain of the ship that you two took before. He was the captain of that ship. You recognize him. You see a guy known as Firemaster. You see seems to be a ninja, but he is marked clearly with the symbol of the blue dragon. You see a Samoan warrior.
Oh God.
Who showed up for the same thing. As well as a Japanese soldier sitting here doing his practicing, getting ready for it.
Good luck, partner.
You're gonna die.
Probably.
It's been nice knowing you.
My hand.
No.
And the last guy, or girl maybe, could be a girl, comes out of the jungle. Looks like a red ape, but he's wearing armor. He's older.
I'm staying on the fucking boat.
He is one of the race that made these thousands of years old. Back when they evolved to the point that they were top of the food chain.
I'm staying on the fucking boat.
I have a feeling you guys had a bad experience with them.
I did.
A lot of these people we've had bad experiences with.
These are all our old enemies.
You think?
All right, grab
Well,
your
a lot of
shotgun
them
and
work
just-
for Dr. Ling, and that's why they're here.
Those nasty NPCs.
Now,
Yeah.
the red ape she actually helped. What are you talking about? But not this one. Japanese soldiers involved because they're actually heavily in the area, which should make you think they've been working this in.
By
So,
the way, it's 10:28.
yeah, I know we're probably going to be done soon. But we should find out who, or maybe more than one person.
My hand.
What is this about? The Amazons inform you guys. This is the tournament to determine if, no matter how many moonstones you get, if you get Moo peacefully. If, regardless, you bring it up, and we do not agree with the winners, there will be war still.
I do this for their
A few of the
protection.
men in the list of people laugh about it. They don't seem to be impressed by the Amazons at all.
Tread you carefully. We've dealt with some like this before.
But before we decide to call it, I need a name to put in this page. And it's someone who's going to fight hand to hand.
I have a plus 4 on my
So
hand.
probably him. If he has
I got
hand.
martial arts training.
All I've got is
And grapple.
all I got is a +5 in my hand to hand in my unarmed.
I don't even have that.
You might be a best.
Hey, you're unarmed. What do you got?
I'm
It
Yeah.
should be right here.
martial arts.
Martial arts.
Oh,
What do you have on martial arts?
Yeah, it says.
Besides, also,
It says page 162.
I got it right here. What do you need to know?
What?
Does it have an ability listed?
Nope.
What's your dex?
Dex is an 8.
And yes, I'm
Okay,
big
that
dragon
is.
my ass.
Write that down
What?
next
just
to
said
it.
big
Your
dragon
martial
my
arts
ass.
is at an 8. And the difference is this. Hand to hand. What's the maximum
Damn it.
damage you do?
me?
Yeah.
Well, mine went up with my strength.
But
So
yeah, but
4.
No, you're,
Gotcha.
what's your damage in fighting? What do you do at the best case scenario?
4.
4 points?
Yeah.
you win.
Okay. Without rolling criticals.
Mhm.
Okay. What's your strength?
My strength is a 7.
You can do 12.
You're lucky I was
12
So
on.
even with
12 points.
full blown Bravo.
so even with mine at my
So
strength at a
12
5.
right here.
You're still not a martial artist.
Yeah.
It almost doubles your damage, if not more.
Okay.
No, don't write it. Bother writing it down.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It just it depends on what you pull for your cards. I'm just saying on the damage chart, a spade is strength plus 5.
Oh yeah.
So are we going to get in battle or are we going to wait?
You're gonna. I'd say
No,
let's-
it's because what's going to happen is you'll be drawing 2 cards. First round, I got 10 opponents, including yourself. Let's put Garrett down, huh? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on rest.
He's
So
on
you
blast.
On that.
You guys are his training team. He
Too hot in there?
will draw. Here, we can do a test.
Okay.
Doesn't count. Draw a card.
He's
Four.
on rest. Huh?
4. You are fighting a fire master, or the fire master.
Okay.
And yes, he can use fire.
Firebenders. But I got the
You got bad skin.
irons.
So it's a fire.
Ironhide.
Yeah.
You
That
can
will
use
help.
on Amazon.
Draw again.
I have to order me some.
Random.
Or
Random.
when you can,
Random.
until then you can
Yeah,
close.
it doesn't count. We're just testing.
Jack.
Jack. Ah. Well, that ends up an odd situation. You actually end up being jumped in your training area. They attempt to take you out before the fight.
Didn't work.
So that would get played out. But then basically you need to fight 2 people. We keep track of win or lose. If you win both, you'll end up in the final. Let me see who we get.
Look.
It doesn't matter now.
2.
2? 2 in this case would be Lin Wu, who's a shadow master. He's the guy that disappeared in the darkness.
Hopefully that radiation.
Now, if you guys win, well, if Dr. Ling pulls it all off, he doesn't get influence over. I mean, not easily. He'll have to invade. If Dr. Ling's people win, then the invasion goes peacefully. They just hand everything over. But they have to prove worthy.
Do we have to kill them?
Probably.
No, we just go to unconscious. Once they're unconscious, you could kill them. And then now if you kill them in the fight, that's fine. That is allowed. But there's no reason for an additional blow after they're unconscious to finish them off. It's unworthy. No reason for it. And if you do it, you will be judged, and if it comes out against you, you will leave the island.
So in other words, do this honorably.
Yeah.
So,
An old soldier, I do that.
This is gonna be fun next week.
that's what we're going to pick up on. And,
We got 4 XP.
yes, everyone gets 4 XP. Also, I'm giving a bonus. See right now, the island, this is a training area. If you have any points you want to spend right now, I will allow it. So if you have anything that might make you better or tougher, do it now.
I'm looking.
Like grits
Yeah,
and...
that's the one. How many?
How much was
That's-
grits? 7?
1 sec. I actually have the book downloaded, so.
Yeah.
I might want to pump up my strength and my speed.
But what do you have for your strength?
7.
You can have an 8.
Yes, 8
Yeah.
is max.
For 8 points, you can have an 8.
Great.
Yeah,
For 8 hit point or 8 experience points, you can have an 8 strength.
Bill. There's the what everything can go to for max.
8.
And 6 on stats.
Strength is not on the to be hit or not hit defense, is it? It's like perception. I don't know. That doesn't.
I think actually no. I think it is.
It is
I think so.
strength.
I think that's what.
I think Grit was off of
Grit was off in D.
Dex.
No, not D. Determination.
And
I don't know.
I
Is it in here?
7 points.
I'll take it.
And you
Increases
can add your
health by your determination score.
Yep.
So it's grit.
Yeah.
grit. You got some grit?
And it increases by my determination, so that's... God.
Oh, it's back here. It is. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to take a 2.
I'm now at 18.
It doesn't say. I should have wrote it on the folder.
And every time...
I really don't think. I think it's like perception, dex, and speed
It'd just be one of those...
for defense.
I have to look at it.
Yeah.
You'd have to look it up.
I don't think I need to worry about changing the stat.
Yeah.
Well,
you can
Strength is for damage, not hit or not hit.
Not bad.
So, anyone want to plan up and be ready more so?
I'm looking.
You can spend the time doing your type of training if you want.
I only
And
have like 12 points on that. I have XP, so I'm just gonna
I'm looking through
save it till
right,
next
so,
time.
hold on.
well, I was
Well-
gonna say the toughness is given to you by
Does
which
anyone
one?
else have any things they can tell you to spend points on? Like this? Do you have grit?
Toughness
Yeah.
is 5.
Well, what's it from?
It is from
So
endurance.
basically, I've already got Ironhide, so
You have grit?
No.
I'm looking.
That's what I do.
I don't think I got grit.
I'm real. Oh, I'm real. I didn't know that.
The reason I'm asking is I'm writing what goes
Grit?
into it.
For 7 points, gives you your determination as a bonus to your hit points.
How much?
For 7 experience points, what's your determination?
You could add 7 more points.
It would add 6 points to your hit points. For
I'm gonna have to
7
do-
experience
I'm gonna do
points.
So-
that's
And
not-
you'll
You
write
have
down
7
grit.
You have 7 experience points.
Oh, right, right.
Write down like over here. If you have to just write
So-
here or any space, put grit.
Grit.
Yep,
So-
G-R-I-T.
That means every time,
Grit,
like,
and it'll be what?
It's just your determination.
determination.
So pump that up to.
What's this? 6?
Yeah,
Pump your
Add
health
that
up
to
by
your hit
6.
points.
to.
What is it now? I could look, I guess.
You now have 25.
19?
Yeah.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
25.
Then your XP.
Yes.
So whenever we pump up our endurance or determination, our health will get pumped up now too.
What?
Because we have toughness
Hey,
and grit.
Rio. And that.
No,
that-
they
and that
just-
was.
Oh, when those stats go up?
Yeah, when we put make it like minus
Yeah.
5 and
How
goes to
much did
6,
it
so we
cost
just
me?
7.
How much did it cost?
7 experience.
Yeah, Lynette now has 25 HP.
Because I wanted to. That was
That helps a
something
lot.
I wanted to ask that because if I start increasing those, I wanted to know if that would increase that as well,
Yeah.
so that this way I can start
Yeah,
adding
it's all
at
part
one
of the
point.
math to keeping up on the stuff.
Yeah. So this way, if I start adding to that, I can increase my health.
Yeah.
too.
But strength is a stat that has to do with damage. Like with hand to hand, it's strength plus whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that's strength doesn't help you from being hit.
No.
That makes you stand in front of them and just lets them hit
No,
you.
my unarmed will go up and all that will increase a little bit.
Okay.
But
I got 10 left.
because we
I got
talked about that the last
Use that
time when
for
I
something
did
later.
that.
You could. What's your martial arts?
8.
6? 8? Oh, it's 8?
Yeah,
Oh, you can't do much more.
that's about as high as it goes.
Yeah, because that's where he set it at is 8.
As a max, because after that,
It just
just
gets
gets
ridiculous.
Martial arts. I
So-
got Iron
Okay, I'm taking
Hide.
Blind
I
Warrior
got
as another
Dangerous
trait.
Sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I got.
Even if I'm blind, I can still shoot you without any penalties.
without the -6?
Yeah. No penalties. Fog, blindness,
Ooh.
concealment.
Which one's that?
Blind Warrior.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If
got
I
I got lightning speed +4 speed rush.
Question.
Yeah, if we're doing a speed check, if you remember to do so, you say you have that and you get a +4 to your score.
Okay.
Would I be able to do any medical studies?
Oh yeah, there's books here and everything.
Okay. While this is
It's a
going on,
fully powered training station.
I will do some more medical research, see more medical stuff.
As long as you spend the points for it,
Yeah, when we get to that.
you're there.
No, because I only got one.
Oh, you don't have the points for it? You'll be gone before you spend before it's anything more. You're not going to gain any
I'm
points
saying
till
like
it's done.
surgery. I don't know if you want to just spend a point on that or how
For
you
surgery?
wanna do that. Yeah, how you want to do that.
No.
Wait,
It's a skill? You don't have it?
You can put it under medical.
Is it an ability or
It'd be a
is
skill.
it a skill?
It would be a skill. Would go
That's
under.
then it just as any other skill.
So just
It's not an ability like, let's say,
Imagine having an open.
intuition, where you can sit here and find out things by spending a card.
so spend a
Those are talents.
spend
Skills. First, you spend one for it, then one additional point you want after that.
Okay, so because it will go under my medical.
Yeah.
And so I just spend one to learn it.
Yep. And then
And then
remember
it's just-
how much you want to be at it. How good.
Well, I can't because my medicine's at max.
Yeah, you don't get it at that.
I just gotta get
Yeah.
myself-
It starts at 0 or 1.
Okay, so
If you want 2, you gotta spend 2. You want 3, then you gotta spend 3. But not that 5, because you gotta buy each level, just like normal.
okay, yeah, the only reason I was asking because it's under the medical as something that you can get.
Yes,
That's
you
why
can.
I was like, do I just? Yeah, that's why I was like, is it just?
You don't even really, for something like that, you don't even need to have the training area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You have access to it with some books anytime.
Yes.
You can be
So-
studying stuff while traveling and working on that.
and then it just goes right into the medical.
Yeah, it just,
Section.
but it starts and you have to keep going. You have to learn it. You don't, like, basically, you're not a dentist and then tomorrow become a surgeon.
So but
You
once
gotta
it gets
go
to-
and learn. You're still a good doctor, but it doesn't mean you know everything.
So it's one of those. Once it gets to 6, I can just
Yeah.
take that 6 off, and then it's on the medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once
Okay,
you catch
that
up
makes
to it.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense right there. Okay.
Okay, we good?
Yes.
Okay. We will talk to you people next week. Thank you for watching.
I have to kick some ass next round, don't I?
You have to try.
I'm probably gonna
Don't
get killed.
Yeah.
Probably gonna get killed.
Or just survive it.
Probably gonna
Should
get
have found some
killed.
of your XP on traits for survivability.
Oh, he put some more into his health.
Yeah.
He's now at 25.
Yes.
Oh, my ankle just